Hello, everybody. Hi, friends. How's it going? Hello, hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Hello, Michaela. Hello, Leah or Leia. Hello, Brianna. Hello, Bree. Hello, hello. How's it going, Michaela? How you doing? Hello, Kathy. How's it going? Timing-wise, I think I did okay. Maybe even a little sooner than I thought. Hi, everybody. Hi, Kristen. How are you? Hello, Kenzie. Hello, Evelina. Hello, Becky. Hello, Viral. I know, it's been so long since we've been here. Pizza party, y'all. Hello, Caitlin. Hello, Leia. How are you doing? How's it going? How are we all doing today, y'all? Ugh. Y'all ready for this pizza party? Today is pizza party day. So get pumped. We are eating pizza today. Haven't seen. Oh, hello, Banana Bread. Long time no see. How are you doing? How's it going? Hello, Liz. Hello, Kristen. Hi. Hello, hello. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Cirque. Hello, Maria. Hello, Roman. User 35. Hello. Hi, Brooke. How are you? Hello, Kenzie and Redford. Hello, Kristen. Evening from the UK. Oi, governor. Oi, governor. It's going all right. How did my surgery go, Queen? Thank you, Banana Bread. And I'm glad it's going okay with you. How did my surgery go? Pretty well. I got COVID in the hospital, but the actual surgery itself was a success. It was 9 hours long, but I'm 6 weeks out. Today's the 6 week anniversary, which I guess is another thing to celebrate. Hello, Lizzie. Thank you, Lucky, for subscribing. Opa to you, my friend. Cheers. We're slowly working our way up to 900 for our next celebration stream. This is our 800 celebration stream, which I know we dropped a little under 800, but whatever. We're still celebrating. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Banana Bread. Me too. Look at how pretty you look today. Thank you, Mushroom. That's very sweet of you. That's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. Hello, KC. How's it going? Y'all ready for this pizza party? Hello, Brashley. How's everybody doing? Do we want to take a look at the drinks they have? Oh, thank you, Caitlin. Hello, Face. How's it going? Hello, hello. Should we look through the drinks? Should we get a start on that? Thank you, Mushroom. That's very sweet of you. You look like you're feeling great yesterday. You look like you're feeling great yesterday. I was a little worried. You seemed down. I wasn't down. I think I was just flustered. I'm less flustered today. I got a good night of sleep. Thank you, Ashley, for subscribing. Opa, and thank you. Cheers. Welcome. I was a little flustered because I was running around in the morning, and honestly, the COVID fatigue has me down. Thank you, ASD, for subscribing. Opa, thank you, thank you. Me too, Banana Bread. It's been a while since we've seen it. Have I ever tried the Built Puff Bars? I just got the brownie batter one, and it's so yummy. I have not. I have not. But if you send me the link, I'll take a look. Either way, glad you're here today. Sleep helps all it does. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing bad happened yesterday. There was no, like, I was down because of X, Y, and Z. I think it was just COVID fatigue and flusterness. Thank you, Lily, for subscribing. Good name. Cheers. Thank you, Opa. Are you afraid people with bad intentions might subscribe? I'm not afraid. It's going to happen, and that's fine. If you want to pay to be a troll, be my guest. Yeah, I'm excited for pizza too. We haven't been here in like a year. Not on stream. Haven't been here in like a year. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's start by reading the drinks. Subscribe just to say you are a beautiful individual inside and out. Keep being you. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, my friend. And a great name. Outfit and makeup look great. Thank you, Victoria. I'm a fan of today's look. Can you? Yes, we can, Ania. We can block people who are rude. So, the reason we have sub only on, well, today's a sub only stream period, but one of the reasons we have sub only comments on in general is to protect against that. Yeah, loving the name exactly. Miss so much because of your commute. What's been happening? Well, hello, Celery. Nothing. We just hopped on. We're barely 5 minutes into the stream, and thank you, Demi. for subscribing. Cheers. Thank you to me. Thank you. Opa. We're already running out of water. Y'all, we already got a really sweet gift. Actually, 2 different gifts that just came through. The first one is from Misty, who sent $5. Nope, haven't ordered yet. Misty sent $5. Thank you, Misty, and said, "Did I miss the pizza party?" This was a few minutes ago, actually right before the stream. No, you didn't, Misty, and I hope you're here now. You have not missed the pizza party. We haven't ordered yet. We haven't even read the menu yet for drinks even. So you are right on time. Hello, Rainbow. And thank you for putting gas in the tank. If you're new here or if it's been a while, we have some rainbow gas tank emojis. There you go. Brashley just put them up. Those are a way that we say thank you to people who gift, because when you gift, you're putting gas in the tank of the stream, right? Not just to pay for the food today, but also to pay for the various life expenses like rent and health insurance that I need to be able to cover in order to do this full time. Thank you, Candy, for subscribing. Opa to you. Cheers. Thank you. So thank you, Misty. Let's throw some gas tank emojis up. And hello, Trish. Also, please throw some gas tank emojis up for our friend. And she also has an emoji of her own, Liz. We love Liz. Liz is fantastic. Liz has been here. Thank you, Angel, for subscribing. Opa, welcome, Angel. Thank you. Liz has been here actually for a year and a half plus. Told this story before. I'll tell it again. It bears repeating. We first met Liz because she needed some advice on her friend who was trans, and unfortunately is no longer with us. Ever since then, Liz has been a wonderful staple of this community. Through thick and thin, Liz has been there and is always very generous, just with the positivity she puts in the chat and with her gifts. Cheers. Thank you, Carrie, for subscribing. Hello, Justice. Yeah, 85 new subs since Thursday. That's awesome. Liz has her own emoji. You can see, I want to pin one of them if someone did. Yeah, Brashley put up, that is actually Liz. Liz has been here long enough, is a very important part of this community, so much that I wanted to make an emoji of her face. A, because I think that's funny and fun, but B, because we just love Liz. I love doing this stream, even on days where I'm not feeling terribly good. Today I'm feeling actually pretty decent. But days where I'm tired, days where I'm even a little grumpy, I still love doing the stream. I can continue to do it because of your gifts. So thank you, Liz. Cheers. Thanks, friend. The message she said, by the way, is because pizza is my favorite food, enjoy Queen, with a red heart emoji and a panda emoji. It's a pretty good face if I say so. It's a great face. 10 out of 10 face, I would say. Hello, Mike. How you doing? Liz also just got a panda tattoo on her thigh, hence the panda emojis we love. Very cool. Thank you. Thank you, Liz. Okay, let's read the drink menu. So once again, this is a pizza party that we're having on this stream. This is for the 800 subscriber mark that we hit. And this is the drink menu. Here we go. It's 7 p.m. in England. I'm having dinner, but I'll wait for you to order. Thank you, Celery. You might be waiting a little bit, but I appreciate it. Currently, you have your very own, currently have you screen mirrored on my TV. Oh my gosh, I'm on a TV. Very cool. I feel honored. I'm doing good. It was my birthday. Can you wish me one? Well, happy birthday, Mike. Happy birthday, my friend. You is it today, or was it yesterday or the day before? Because I know it's Elvia's birthday and Kai's birthday today. We got a couple birthdays. Hello, Chantel. How you doing? Okay, a couple. How you doing? Okay, a couple. It was yesterday. Well, happy belated birthday, my friend. Happy birthday. Some soft drinks. Here we go. They have Saratoga water. I guess that's just like bottled water. They have a green tea and an Earl Grey tea. Can't have either of those. Nope, haven't ordered yet. And we just got another gift that came through. I'll read it soon. Thank you so much. They have Harney and Sons apple juice. Okay. Topo Chico, which is like a sparkling water. Hello, Devour. A cane sugar cola, either regular or diet. I would imagine that has caffeine. They have Maine root beer. I don't think that has caffeine in it. Bubble Up lemon lime, so like a Sprite, and Harney and Sons lemonade. Okay. Thank you, Solstice, for subscribing. Cheers, Opa. Thank you, thank you. I think I like the root beer. Yeah, as long as the root beer is not. Is there a filter? I always have the same color filter on. No, like it does. I don't ever use filters that make my face look different. It's only color, so it does make my hair a little bit redder. But this is the same filter that's on every day. I don't ever change it. It's always the peach filter. I used to experiment. I've just been using the peach filter almost exclusively for a few weeks now. But usually, even before then, for the last few years, I usually use peach. Root beer lemonade. Yeah, I think I'll triple check if the root beer doesn't have caffeine. Root beer is usually caffeine, Cassidy. I am ready. But not always. Barks root beer, for example. Barks has bite. Barks has caffeine. Curious to know if it is your phone. Nothing bad. Oh no, that is the intention. Hey, does the Maine root beer have caffeine?
No.
Perfect. I would love that.
Okay, Maine root beer. Okay.
Cool.
Just for the drink.
Just for now, and we're about to go over the menu and decide what to do there.
Right back.
Thank you. Root beer is great with pizza. I agree. Well, I think the root beer will be great. Can you request some tasty vegetarian dishes as I'm trying not to eat meat? I will do my best. I will do my best to see if we can get something veggie, but I can't promise because I'm, at the end of the day, going to pick what I think is tastiest. That's why I like Barks. Yeah, Barks has caffeine. Yeah, Barks has bite. Is what they say. Mug root beer, on the other hand, no caffeine. Usually like an artisan root beer, like the one we're gonna get, usually no caffeine. But what is Maine root? So Maine as an Maine, Maine, which is a U.S. state. I don't know if you might be in the U.K. Maine is a state, which is in like the northeast of the United States, and I believe we have at least one Mainer here. What filter is it? It makes everything more brown. It's called peach. It's a peach filter. Yeah. Hello, JFA. Okay. Would y'all like Cassidy's from Maine? Very cool. Would y'all like to read the menu? Maine has amazing maple syrup. That doesn't surprise me. So root beer is just like, no, it's not. It's actually nothing like beer at all. I think I want to say that the inventor of root beer made a soda and he just called it beer because he wanted it to kind of be different from soda. I heard that somewhere. It's nothing like, it's literally just like soda. It's a soft drink. Maine has one of my favorite people. I feel that. Caitlin's from Maine as well. Cool. Oh, hello, Callie. Nope, you didn't miss it, Jojo. Sarsaparilla, yes. Sarsaparilla flavor. Licorice taste, yes. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. We have a wonderful server today who's been very kind to serve us. All right, so here we have it. Again, this is completely non-alcoholic, as all root beer is. Root beer, Maine Root. Made under the authority of Maine Root, Berwick, Maine. Caffeine-free. There it is. Cheers. What are we eating today? It's a pizza party. I do love root beer. Yes, no, but it's just root beer. Don't worry. I never tried root beer? That is good. Do they not have root beer in the UK? Solid. Would you say it's similar? I mean, all root beer is in the same realm of things. Obviously, not all root beer is made equal, but if you've had Barks, you can generally guess what this is going to taste like. Yeah, interesting, celery. No, nothing like normal beer. It's kind of like a sarsaparilla Coca-Cola. Does that make sense? Like it's like a Coca-Cola but with sarsaparilla. Root beer. It is very polarizing. I used to hate it, but there was this place where I grew up in Columbus, Georgia, that made its own root beer, and I started with that, and I started to love it there. It's a soft drink. Yeah, the word beer throws people off. It might as well be called something else. Thank you, Siren. I'm in Ireland. I drink Burdock. I don't know what Burdock is. My husband loves Barks, but if it has caffeine, he doesn't need to drink it. Yeah, Barks has caffeine. Barks has bite. Like Dr. Pepper, it is kind of like Dr. Pepper. It's hard to explain if you don't know what sarsaparilla tastes like. It's not quite like licorice. It's a little bit like licorice, but I'm not a huge fan of licorice, but I like root beer. So if you had cream soda is probably the closest thing. This doesn't have caffeine, and usually root beer doesn't, with the exception of Barq's root beer. Cuisine today is pizza. What kind of pizza are we getting? I'm not sure yet. Yes, a frosty mug is great. I'm still having my mind blown about Barq's having root beer. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news or good news. If y'all had a root beer float, root beer flavored Dum Dum. Yeah, Dum Dums. I don't know if they have Dum Dums in the UK. Probably not. They're like lollipops. Hints of caramel. Yeah, I mean, sarsaparilla. Like, if you don't know what sarsaparilla tastes like, then it's hard to explain root beer. Burdock grows naturally as a plant. Okay, interesting. That's what makes... Yeah, maybe it's like that. I'm not sure. Lithuania, we have a cola bread yeast drink. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I mean, it's closest to Coca-Cola, right? It's very much like cola, just with an additional kind of flavor on top of it. That is sarsaparilla. Root beer barrels, those are good. Some toothpaste tastes like root beer. Interesting. Pickle ranch pizza, I haven't. No, maybe I have, but it sounds good. Yeah, it is non-alcoholic, yeah. Gabby, thank you for subbing. Cheers. Drink of root beer. Opa. Also, Opa to you, Megan. Cheers. Thank you. Opa. Cola sounds like a common theme in unique drinks. Yeah, I say cola because it's a soft drink, right? It's like, just to kind of give you a baseline of what to expect, it's like a soft drink. Goes well with the things that Coca-Cola goes well with, but root beer just has a different flavor profile. Like Coca-Cola is different than Dr. Pepper. It's the same amount of difference from Coca-Cola to root beer. It's just like a different flavor profile. Yeah, I know, right, Brashley? And the same goes for ginger beer. Ginger beer, also non-alcoholic, just kind of like a stronger ginger ale. Ginger ale, also non-alcoholic. Weird. Do I have any pain from surgery? Not so much pain, a little bit. The skin, my skin is still kind of tight on my forehead from swelling. And the skin it's kind of tight, especially like right here. My mouth gets swollen when I eat sometimes, but generally we're good. So glad you were able to get all my subscribers back. Yeah, me too. I appreciate it, y'all. Like Dr. Pepper is cherry, root beer is fruity, sarsaparilla. Yeah, sarsaparilla is the flavor. It's got a little spice to it. Yeah, only seen root beer in The Simpsons. There's got to be. I mean, I would imagine that there's like, when I remember when I was in Scotland, there was a United States specialty shop that stocked like Pop-Tarts and, Lucky Charms and Reese's and whatever. Maybe there. Ginger beer is the best. I love ginger beer. Hello, Alyssa. We were just talking about root beer and how UK people don't have root beer and how we're trying to describe it to them because this is root beer. Can I see what my hair looks like in the back? Sure. Looks like this. That help? Yeah. I mean, I love Dr. Pepper. I think Dr. Pepper is my favorite soda. What is ginger beer? Like ginger ale? Yes, ginger beer is just a stronger ginger ale. It's more gingery. Yeah, like ginger beer. If you've ever ordered a dark and stormy, it's made with ginger beer. A lot of cocktails involve ginger beer because it's just more flavor to it. Yeah, ginger ale is like more sugar, less ginger. It's got like a ginger taste, but ginger beer, it's like a little spicy with the ginger. Fits have been amazing. Thank you, Otis. Y'all want to do a quick fit check? Let's do a quick fit check. By the way, we got to read this menu. In Pennsylvania, there's something super similar to room. Yeah, birch beer. I think I've had birch beer. Can we see the label? Yeah, it's called root beer Maine Root. What do we think? There it is. I got some boots. These are my Doc Marten boots. Got my bag here. Red bag. Moscow Mules have ginger beer, yeah. Of the pants. Thank you, Cassie. I got them dry cleaned recently because there's a stain right here. They mostly got it, but not all of it. Anyways, they're corduroy. Got the flare bottoms too. I'm a big fan. Okay, couldn't wait. Oh, you're totally fine, Celery. It's going to be a while before we have food anyways. Autumn vibes. Thank you, and thank you, Monkey. That's very sweet of you. Okay. Oh yeah, corduroy pants. This is not, but by no means, hammies. I would recommend. That's what the pants that I'm wearing are. They're hammies. Yeah. Am I getting an appetizer? Well, let's read the menu. What do you say? All right. So first and foremost, Let me undo this so we can. Okay. Ooh, I'm on one today. This is going to be a good stream. I'm excited, y'all. I'm having a good time. Okay. Pizza. This is the pizza menu. Let's look at the wings, sides, and salads. What do you say? I love the pants, but the whole fit is amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, we had another gift. Thank you, user52, for reminding me. We had a gift from an anonymous gifter. Thank you, my friend. An anonymous gifter, y'all throw some gas tank emojis out, sent $20. Thank you, anonymous friend. And they said pizza party with a pizza emoji and a celebration face emoji, the one that has the little party noisemaker thing and the kind of the sparkle confetti on it. Pizza party, sending love with a hand heart emoji. Thank you, anonymous friend. That is very sweet of you. Thank you. Y'all making me, y'all warming my heart today. It's my energy has been in and out. Y'all noticed that. Yesterday I was all over the place. I had to run home multiple times for forgetting things. I was like losing my train of thought left and right. Nothing in particular other than I think just COVID brain fog, post-surgery brain fog. And today I'm not feeling that really. I'm feeling, what? Do I seem teary? I mean, maybe a bit emotional. Maybe I'm blinking a lot because I have contacts in. But no, I mean, I'm good. What I'm trying to say is that I'm very grateful to y'all. Do I seem teary? No, not teary. Yeah, blinking because of the contacts. I really hate having to wear contacts because I cannot yet wear glasses because my nose is still very swollen and it's uncomfortable for glasses to rest on them. It's the lighting. Yeah, no, I'm not teary. I'll tell you if I was teary. Anyways, as I was saying, I appreciate y'all being so supportive as I've been healing. I know it's been an up and down process. I'm not always like the 10 out of 10 most on it version of myself post surgery. So I appreciate y'all being there for me and supporting me, both with the love in the comments and also with these gifts. They go a long way to keeping the stream going, and they're so appreciated. So thank you, anonymous friend. I love you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Let's see. Why in the waterline? Yeah, no, I'm not tearing up. Have I thought about maybe what my new hairstyle would be? Have I thought about my new hairstyle? I don't know. I'm open to suggestions because it's part of me. So here's the thing with the hairstyle. You can see right here that there's the scar, right? And I'm not a big fan of it. I'm using scar cream and stuff, and it's slowly but surely going to go away. But I don't really like, I kind of like having the bangs because it covers it up. This is my natural hair. Well, not my, the red is not natural, but you can kind of see natural roots. I am naturally curly. Had to re-follow you. Oh, that's weird. Thank you, celery. It's not red. Everything else is natural though. As I was saying, I think I was thanking anonymous person for the gift. Yeah. Anyways, thank you, anonymous person. Cheers. I was also thinking, when I do a bob, I'm open to it. Curtain bangs, I suppose. I feel like I want them a little bit longer because when I've done the middle part or just not had bangs, I don't know. I haven't liked it 100%. I don't know. Make sure you use UV coverage. UV rays cause scars darker. Thank you for that tip. I've been using it. I need to use it more often. But yes. So yeah, I'm a bob with an undercut. Okay. With that, so the thing about my hair I've learned is there's a certain length it needs to be in order to fall down. Because when it's too, I'm not saying that this is a bob. I know bob's like right here, but even at this length, I wonder if it would fall down entirely. Because my hair, when it's too short, will like poof up. It'll be an afro basically. So I would want to maybe kind of try and see. Keep some of the hair straight down in the back. What do you mean by that, Solstice? Do you have a scar on your chin? I do. I do have a scar down there. And every night I put on scar cream. When my hair was short, I had an afro, right? And I definitely don't want that. Cool volume, I guess. I like long hair. I like long hair. Thank you, Abe, for subscribing. Cheers. Hello. I like bangs too. I think I should keep it medium long to long. I agree. Yeah, I think as the scar heals, I'll be more open to experimenting with non-bang things. I personally want to see with longer hair. Yeah, I kind of want to as well. What's my ethnicity? White, but Italian, in Eastern European. Thank you. User not found. 007. Cheers. Thank you. Opa, thank you for subscribing. Hello. When you go to the salon, ask the stylist how to style and what products to use. Yeah, I think I'm going to go. I need to text my stylist because I think she'll have some good tips as well. You're helping me so much with my anxiety. This evening has been awful. My anxiety has been awful. I'm sorry to hear that, Kaylee. I'm glad I can be of help, though. Looks great with pulled to front, but people also don't see it from behind, so don't pull all forward. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. Eastern European, Lithuanian, I think Russian. Yeah. Hello, sissy. Like my great-grandmother came from Russia. To the ancestry thing. Well, my parents have done the ancestry thing, so I could just look at theirs. I think there's that. I think if my parents have done it, then I should be able to kind of suss it out. Am I Jewish? I was raised Jewish. Yes. I'm not really practicing. I used to work in the Jewish world, like nonprofit world, but today I don't really go to synagogue. I don't. It's just not really a big part of my life. Only advice I could give if you wanted was more hair for your wait, hold on. If you wanted, it was more hair for your bangs. Okay, so like, yeah, I was thinking about making more bangs. That I've definitely been thinking about. Oh, thank you, Celery. Lithuania in the building. Hey, very cool. Brush it straight down in the back. Well, now, why do you say that? Because I brush it so that all of it can kind of come forward because no one sees the back usually. I'm not practicing either. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so far you're my Jewish and Eastern European sister. Hey, very cool. Thank you, sissy. Nose check? Oh, thank you. Things are numb. I appreciate it. One sec. I'm not doing anything over here. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just powdering my nose, refreshing my makeup and stuff. You know. Thank you. I take a round brush and blank the hairdryer. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm open to these things. I think I'll need another 10 minutes or so. Thank you. 10 more minutes or so? 10. Thank you. Yeah, maybe I should, Savannah. I always find that just makes it so frizzy, though. You wear yours forward, too. Thank you, Brashley. Round brush. I need a round brush. Do I have any siblings? I do. I have a younger sibling. Make them less bunched together. You mean, oh, this? I mean, I can also do something where you add some oil. Interesting. Maybe. You kind of like give them a little bit more volume like this so they're less bunched together. I have definitely been considering taking some hair from here and just making it into new bangs because I lost some hair during surgery. I did. I'm forever biased to the curtain bang thing. I feel you. Slightly shorter bangs? I don't know. I kind of like my bangs. User 52 vetoes micro bangs. Fair enough. I think less bunched hiding forehead. Wait, what do you mean would be good? Round. I'm not. Can you retype that, Chaka? I'm not sure. You can do an oil after blow drying will tame the frizzy. Okay. How about this? Feel free to DM me these thoughts so that you're not like subject to the word count here. I like how I broke them up a little bit. Yeah. And kind of fluff them up a little bit. Oh, thank you, Caitlin. Think I should go blonde? The thing about going blonde is it would probably really hurt my curls because it would mean bleaching my hair, and that would be sad, you know? Okay, thank you, Savannah. I already have, yes, I do have Kathy's curly girl routine in my DMs. Yeah, I think it would ruin the curls. Light brown, maybe. Highlights, even then, though, that's still some bleach, and I just don't think I want to do it. I could go, I definitely have some ideas, but I'm going to go to my stylist and see what she thinks. Ombre at the ends? Maybe, because I do want to go back in and get something done, but I'm at the 6-week mark, so around now is when I could probably go see my stylist. I have a style in mind. Yes, go for it, Dollface. Thank you, Candy. Thank you. I like my hair, to be clear. I'm not like, I'm open to suggestions, but I'm not necessarily, intent on changing my hair tomorrow. Did you discover your curls when you grew your hair out? It wasn't a surprise. I mean, I've known my hair to always be very poofy pre-transition because I never let it get that long. But there was one time in like 11th grade when I let it get longish and the curls really started to show themselves. Thank you, Cassie. Yeah, I agree. I think it looks great too. And I'll see what my stylist has to say. I think a mix of deeper and lighter reds. Yeah, possibly. Also biased, teeny bit, like grow my hair longer. Sure, yeah. I haven't really done any significant haircuts since I started transitioning. I like long hair. I like having long hair. Okay, let's read the appetizers. What do you say? Done side bunches. I don't know what that is. I don't know what side bunches are. Some honey. What is honey highlights? I don't even know what that is. Love to have your curls. Thank you, Dollface. Okay. Appetizers. I love your hair how it is, to be clear. Just to make. Oh, totally. I agree. I love it too. I'm always open to hearing more things. I definitely want to, at the very least, to go and get my hair touched up color-wise. And it would be nice to maybe get a professional's opinion because she's been working with my hair for a couple of years now. So I trust her, and maybe it's getting more bangs. Maybe we'll see. I will say I'm still pretty mixed on non-bang hairstyles because of the scar. I think as time goes on and the scar is less visible, I will be way more open to, things that show my forehead. And you can still kind of see the scar through there. And it's we'll see how it goes. Hello, Mo. Keep the bangs. Yeah, I think bangs just suit my face in general. Scar aside, I think bangs look good. I remember when I first brought up the idea of getting bangs. I had already started my transition. I was on a Zoom call with my D&D group at the time. And I remember saying, yeah, I was thinking about getting bangs. And every single person was like, well, no, are you okay? Like, what the? Because I think people associate bangs with like having a crisis in your life. And I get it, but also they were like, don't do it, girl. Like, get therapy first. It was kind of a joke, but it kind of wasn't. And boy, did I prove them wrong. I agree, it is my signature look. Bangs can be polarizing. I've had mine for 2 decades and refused to change them. Right. Maybe longer layers in the sides. Maybe. Crisis bangs. It's my improv group, Crisis Bangs. Okay. Let's read the appetizers. We have cheesy bread with a side of red sauce. Okay. I don't think we're going to need that because we're already getting a bunch of bread with cheese on it. I don't know why you'd order cheesy bread unless you're not getting pizza. They also have garlic cheesy bread. Yeah, and most people associate bangs with needing a change, but then lots of people end up pinning up. Right. And I got bangs in 2022, maybe end of 2022, and I've just loved it ever since. Also, a bin, corks hanging down. I don't know what that means. A bun could look nice with corks. Curls, maybe? Anyways. Cough drop. It's the one thing, the cough drop or the cough still lingering 6 weeks later. Curls hanging down. Yeah, maybe. Laugh when a pizza has pepperoni flatbread as an app. Like, yeah, isn't that just pepperoni pizza? Okay. They also have crispy Brussels, which I've had, and they're really good. I've had crises, but I've also had bangs, and they aren't related at all. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And since that call, that Zoom call, where everyone was against me getting bangs, I've since spoken to most of those people about it, and they're like, "Yeah, we were wrong. Your bangs look good on you." And I'm like, "Thank you." Have I had an X-ray? I may have walking pneumonia. I don't have walking pneumonia. I know I don't have walking pneumonia. It's just a post-viral cough. I get it every single time I've had COVID. It's just a lingering cough. It's so annoying, but post-viral pneumonia would have other symptoms, which I don't have. I have no other symptoms, just fatigue. Okay, Brussels sprouts. California Brussels sprouts halved, then cooked till crispy, tossed in our house Szechuan dry rub, served with our cilantro lime crema. I might need bangs, but I'm fine. Could also shave it all off. I mean, you could. You have free will. Summer is coming. Okay, so of the wings, sides, and salads, or of these, the first three, crispy Brussels. Okay. They also have greens. There's 3 salads. I don't think we'll get any of them. There's a kale salad. There's a chilled bowl salad. And a chopped salad. None of them, I think, are what we want today. You know, thank you, Danielle, for subscribing. Opa, cheers. Thank you. They also have fries. Okay, Lily. Okay, tell me, Lily, what Brussels tastes like. People say like a potent cabbage. Sure. But fried Brussels are really good. I don't think of them like, I know they're technically kind of like that. Brussels sprouts can be really bad if they're cooked poorly, but they can also be really good. I'm happy you're a sub too. Thank you, Danielle. Okay, Dollface. Well, I can accept the message when I'm done here. Paula Dean's recipe is your favorite. Yeah, I bet those are good. Okay, they have fries that you can add $1 to make them ranch fries or Szechuan fries. Don't like cabbage. Well, if you don't like cabbage, then yeah, Brussels might not be in your wheelhouse. That being said, they usually don't fry cabbage, so I would try fried Brussels sprouts. I try fried Brussels sprouts. They have buffalo wings. They have 4 different kinds of buffalo wings. They've got plain, buffalo, Szechuan, and lemon pepper. Of these, I probably want buffalo or Szechuan if we wanted to get wings. Hello, B Mama. How you doing? I think choppy layers may look good. Maybe, yeah. I'll ask. I think my stylist gave me some layers last time, but maybe not as much as I wanted. A massive hello from the UK. Hello, Danielle from the UK. You are not alone. We got a whole UK club here. UK lovelies, chime in. Let's give a warm welcome to our new UK-based lovely, Danielle. Any first-timers trying Brussels sprouts, say keep an open mind. Definitely. Thank you, Beam Mama. Big layers can be dangerous with super curly hair. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Gotta have wings. Sure. Selena, celery. Yeah, there we go. Okay. The buffalo wings sound pretty good. The Szechuan sounds pretty good. The Szechuan ones are dry, a dry rub, and the buffalo are wet. We'll think about it. Hello, Steffi. How's it going? They have a bunch of different sauces. Okay. I think for the appetizer, I'll go either wings or Brussels sprouts. They don't have cauliflower wings, no. Although I might opt for those, but they don't have them. The Szechuan are a little bit spicier. I think I'd probably go for buffalo. Do we want to go Brussels sprouts or buffalo wings? What do we think? Cassia says buffalo and dip them in ranch. We got 2 votes. All right, let's do, honestly, it's, a little bit, maybe, yeah, we'll do a poll. We'll say smile for Brussels sprouts, frown for wings. Smile for Brussels sprouts, frown for wings. I've had them both and they're both good. It's been a while since I've had anything from Square Pie Guys. Okay, looks like we want wings over Brussels sprouts. Okay. I don't know. Brussels sprouts doing okay. 10 votes behind, but still a little bit of time. Okay. So as of now, we'll probably go for the buffalo wings. Okay. Cool. It also comes with blue cheese or ranch. I'll probably go with ranch. Ranch dressing. Maybe I don't know. Brussels sprouts may be calling my name today. I'm not sure which one I want. I'm kind of going between the two. Because on one half, I want Liz to be able to see them. Also, did we get another gift? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so sweet. This is really nice. Do order both. I don't know if I want both. Wings and Brussels, you think so? I can't do both. I can't eat all of them. Or can I? We got a really sweet gift from our friend Kathy. Y'all, first off, Kathy, if you didn't know, has her own emoji in the emoji box thingy. It is a celebration. Jillian, you're right. I don't know what to say. It is a celebration. I think they're... I'm ready. Sampler type. That's a good question. Let's throw some Kathy emojis up while I'm ordering. Hello.
Hi.
Is it possible to do like half and half on wing flavor?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah?
Work.
Oh, thank you. Could I do half buffalo, half Szechuan, possibly?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And also some crispy Brussels sprouts, please. And I'm not ready to order pizza yet, but we are getting there. We're thoroughly combing through the menu and making very, very informed decisions on like extended conversations.
No worries. For the wings, would you like a ranch and cilantro both on the same time?
That would be great.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. I'll be back when it's ready, okay?
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
There we go. Pull my leg. Both. Perfect. Thank you for putting the Kathy emotes up. Kathy, our favorite UK curly girl lesbian. We forced your hand, yeah. And some of y'all putting up Mama Tina emotes as well. The one I'll pin the one that is Kathy. I know you have no way of knowing. Those are Kathy's emotes. Kathy is our favorite UK curly girl lesbian. We love Kathy. Kathy's the best. Sent $30. That is a lot of money. Thank you, Kathy. And said, here's some gas for the pizza party. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Kathy, after the pizza party is when the gas will come. Should I leave? I can just go if you want. I can just exit the stream. If we need to end it, no problem. It said, here's some gas for the pizza party. Love you, girl. With a heart eye emoji, a Union Jack emoji, and a hand heart emoji from Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. Appreciate it. Thank you, Pata, as well, for subscribing. Hello. We talking about farting? Maybe. There's gas in the tank in the way that we normally talk about it, which is what Kathy just did. Put gas in the tank. Think of me like an engine, right? This engine keeps going as long as there's gas in the tank. I will stream as long as I can. Every 4 days a week, I guess. By the way, I'm streaming tomorrow. We'll talk about that as soon as we're done saying thank you to Kathy. The gas in the tank keeps me afloat, right? Because we live in a world where rent is due and where FFS and healthcare costs money. Groceries cost money. And that's what these gifts are for. They keep the stream going, not just for me, not just for you, but for everyone. People who, folks who aren't subscribed. I know that's most people not watching right now. But for the people who aren't able to subscribe, gifts like this keep the community up, keep the stream up for everyone. So, hello, King. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. So thank you, Kathy, for putting gas in the tank and keeping this stream afloat. I appreciate you, my friend. Also, you're a cutie. Just saying. Just saying. Another gift just came through. This one is from Brashley. Brashley. Oh, this is really sweet. Brashley, can I ask where you are? You're not a UK person, are you? You're a US person. Actually, you must be, because the app you used is a US-based app. So you must be in the US. Brashley sent $20. You're in Houston. Very cool. Hello from Houston. I've been to Houston. Did I go to Houston or I go to Dallas? I was in one of those two cities. I think it was Dallas. I forget. Anyways, that's a funny one. Brashley sent $20, and the subject line is for an abundance. Great use of the word abundance. For an abundance of appetizers. Alliteration. Abundance of appetizers. Love, Brashley. And Brashley says, I enjoy watching your streams. Thank you. I enjoy you being here, Brashley. Your name is really fun. Brashley. Because the word brash means like bold and strong. And then also Ashley is a name. You put it together to make Brashley. That's so fun. Brashley. I'm assuming people don't call you Brashley in real life. If they do, or is your name actually Brashley? Like birth certificate name. If that's the case, they're trying very hard today. Some of them really make me laugh. Ashley is my name, but my last name starts with a BR. Gotcha. Well, it's a great name. I can't really do that. Oh, if you tried to do that, it would be Clily. Doesn't really work. Doesn't have the same ring. Your friends call you Brashley. That's awesome. Do they shorten it to Brash ever? Some are pretty good. Some are pretty good. Sometimes it's almost like they're just playing in the playground with us, having fun. Like they're kind of like the kids on the side of the playground being like, we don't want to have fun, and then like stepping their toe in, and like. Glad we can agree on this. Yeah. Anyways, thank you, Brashley. Thank you for putting gas in the tank and keeping the stream afloat. As long as I can, as long as I have breath, I will keep streaming for y'all, with y'all, and for me too, because I love doing this. I love it, especially on days like this. I don't know why. Today I'm really feeling it. So, thank you, Brashley. Everyone usually calls me Ash, but I don't want to be Ash. Well, if you'd like, I can call you Ash. No. This is root beer, Kim. Root beer, it's soda. Yeah. Also, another gift just came through, y'all. Dang. Hello, Baked Burrito. How are you doing, my friend? Another gift. Y'all are spoiling me today on this wonderful pizza party. Incredible. What kind of restaurant are we at today? We're at a pizza place, and we've already ordered appetizers. We've ordered crispy Brussels sprouts and 2 different kinds of wings. We ordered buffalo and Szechuan. Very exciting. As I was saying, thank you to Brashley. And Brash, let me know if you want me to call you Ash, because I will. I was going to say, I knew you were sober and seeing if you discovered a different journey. Thank you for phrasing it that way. Still very much sober. This is root beer. Root beer. Happy Tuesday, Maddie. You said thank you to Brashley. Now let's say thank you to, oh, this is so sweet. This is from Crystal. Well, hello, Crystal. Crystal also sent $20. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. Can we get some gas tank emojis in the chat? I love that name, by the way. It's a really great name. It's spelled in a fun way, too, an uncommon way. They said, thank you for making me smile. You look beautiful. Thank you, Crystal. You know, sometimes I do one of these, and it's actually from one of my exes. Pre-transition, obviously, we don't really talk. I usually do not talk about any exes other than the ones I had while knew me. But this one in particular did this thing where anytime someone would compliment her, she'd always go like, which was kind of like a way to both accept the compliment and deflect it, kind of, because you're like, you know, saying like, oh, stop. It's like an oh, stop kind of thing. It's like, and I don't know why. I just kind of took that and have always had it. But anyways, thank you, Crystal. Oh, yeah, we could do that. Sure. Root beer. Yeah. I've seen some girls do the hand under the chin. Yeah, it's like a way to just be like, it's because you don't want to say, when people say, oh, you look good, you don't want to be like, no, I don't, right? You don't want to do that. You want to take the compliment, but also you don't want to like really luxuriate in it too much. And this is kind of like a silly way to kind of diffuse, be like, oh, I'm silly too. Anyways, thank you, Crystal. I appreciate you. I'm glad I can make you smile today. And hopefully we do that more over the course of today and tomorrow, because I am streaming tomorrow. Lily, that brand makes a blackberry. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for it. I always like put my hands on my cheeks or cover my mouth. I feel that. Yeah, the hand chin always bothers. Like this bothers you, and I do this. I fully own my compliments and always respond with thank you. I know. Yeah. Hello, bad gal. Good to see you. A silly way of appreciating the compliment but not looking conceited. I think that's the idea. Thank you, Crystal. Mwah. You're a sweetie, and I love you. Thank you. My dog is making a full recovery, one less leg, but doing so well. I'm so happy to hear they're making a recovery. Hey, I've seen those three-legged dogs. They're doing a great job. They're walking around, doing just fine. Glad your dog's okay. Have I eaten yet? No, we're waiting on our food. I think that clears out the gifts for now. Oh yeah, I wanted... It's a good one. Why am I streaming tomorrow? Thank you, Dollface. Steffi doesn't like compliments. I get it. Tomorrow, I am streaming. Normally, I don't stream on Wednesday, but tomorrow I'm streaming because I want to test out Twitch. Okay, so it won't be here that I'm streaming. Tomorrow will be a lunch stream on Twitch. So normal stream, relatively normal time, just not here. Because this platform has its flaws, and we tried YouTube for a while, not great. We want to try Twitch as well, just to give it a shot. This is not me making any kind of switch from this app to another app. It doesn't mean on Thursday and Friday I will be back on TikTok, no matter what. It's not me switching. It is just an experiment. So if you want to be a part of an experiment, a one-time experiment, you're welcome to tune in there. The link is in my bio, so you can subscribe, or it's free. It's totally free. There's not going to be any sort of like paid subscription. It's just a one-day thing. If you like follow me there, you'll get a notification when I go live. It'll probably be around the same time as normal. I'll put it in the Insta chat of when I'm going live, just so everyone knows. But I just want to say, do subscriptions work the same? They do, but we're not going to do them tomorrow. Tomorrow, anyone can join tomorrow, and it'll be more focused on like testing and moderating and stuff like that. Bad Gal says, I just reached 103 days alcohol free. Congratulations, Bad Gal. That's huge. Can I ask why you don't drink? Drinking was never really my number one vice. I had other vices that were much worse. But in my journey getting sober, it was like just one more thing that I didn't want to be at risk of abusing. So I stopped doing it. Thank you. All right, 2 different kinds of wings. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, y'all, hold on. Let me make my way through. Let's throw some congrats in the chat for Bad Gal, 103 days sober. Did I try Clapper? I haven't, but not enough people using Clapper, I don't think. Like Twitch, great. Do subscriptions work the same? No, we're not doing those. Yes, I will send an alert tomorrow on Insta about Twitch. Hello, Darcy 2.0. Do I have any tips trying to get sober? The number one tip when you're getting sober is that it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's hard to see like, oh, I know I'm going to be happy after this, right? So I think our brains tell us lies like, I need this substance because it makes me happy, because it gets rid of my anxiety, blah, blah, blah. And we don't believe that even if we get sober, we would eventually be happier, because you get sadder at first, but then you get much happier. And it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Trust me, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You will be happier. I guarantee it if you get sober. Yeah. Sorry, I'm still catching up. Oh, that answers a lot of questions. Oh, that answers so many questions. That answers so many questions. I forgot to tell you I got a hate message because of you. I'm sorry, Kimberly. Thank you, Darcy. Underbaked celery's 3 years sober. That's incredible. Good for you. That's incredible, incredible, incredible. Okay, just going through. We reported it right away. That's good. I hope that something happens there. Hello, Kay. Suffered at 20, avoiding all the yes, Lauren, absolutely. You want to get rid. You want to try. If you're going for the sober life, it's best to try to stay away from more things than not. Can I feel? What do you mean, Darcy? Can I feel my chin? Still kind of no. It's not fully not back yet. I'm still going. Is it garlic parm? No, these I'll show you in a second, but they're Szechuan and buffalo. Hello, Maddie B. I celebrated 2 years sober last week. Congratulations, Crystal. That's awesome. Where's the Brussels sprouts? Where they're coming. Don't worry. I don't even drink caffeine anymore. Yeah, same. Absolutely. Layla. Cheers. Thank you, Layla, for subscribing. Opa. Okay, let's take a look at these wings. So there's 2 different kinds of wings. The first are Szechuan wings. Let me read you the description of them. Okay, these are house Szechuan dry fried with scallion, carrot sticks, and cilantro lime. So we are so close to 800. And once we hit 800, then we're firmly on the journey to 900. Because this technically is the 800 subscriber stream. Because sometimes subscriptions expire and you drop a little bit and you go back up. 7 weeks and I can kind of feel my lip. Okay, well, good for you. Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel my lip too more than I did 3 weeks ago. It's definitely a slow process. But yeah, these are Szechuan. Let me see if I can get them to, whoa, it's not. See if I can get the camera to focus on them. And I'll see those okay. I thought I didn't drink caffeine anymore, but I found out Barks has caffeine. Yep. Yep. If you look at the label, you can see Barks has caffeine. And then we have the buffalo. These are the buffalo wings. If I get out of the shot, maybe the camera. Halls has caffeine. I don't even know what Halls is. Looks so good. Okay, here we go. I think they're probably still a little bit hot. So, looks yummy. Yeah, A&W, I guess, has no caffeine. Mug. I think it's the one that has, like, that's the one that is in my grocery store. Yeah. I just don't drink caffeine after 3. I mean, a great rule. And there's people that, not like me, who can do stuff like drink caffeine responsibly or drink alcohol responsibly without it becoming a negative impact on their life. Never heard of Szechuan. It's like an Asian spice. I feel like if I try to describe it, I will just dig myself into a hole. But if you Google Szechuan, maybe someone can just like, because I don't honestly even know what spices are in Szechuan. I know it's just like Asian inspired spices. Well, not even inspired spices, just Asian spices. Yeah. Love chicken wings. I feel that. And these are like freshly fried, so. Okay, actually these might be ready. Soy and sesame, there you go. I started a weight loss med and lost 8 pounds this week, but I'm terrified to drink alcohol. I mean, it'd be a nice opportunity just to like not drink for a while. I don't know enough though about that, how that interacts. Some days I could drink fine and some not so much. And there were more not so much times. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's try it with the cilantro lime crema, which is what is served with this. Cilantro lime crema. I was one step ahead, Tiny. Okay, here we go. That's really nice. Oh no, you're good, Tiny. I literally, you asked that like as I was saying it. Oh, my napkin flew away. New napkin. What restaurant is it? We're at Square Pie Guys. No, really good. No, really good. I mean, it's just really good wings. I honestly don't order wings very often because I find more often than not, wings are too fatty, and just like this is one of the few places that I really feel safe ordering wings. Thank you, user48, for subscribing. Opa. I know you can see the steam, right? Really good. Wing for dinner. I wouldn't blame you for it. That's really nice. All right, let's try a flat. Mm. Mm. So whoever asked me to order vegetarian stuff, I'm sorry. I prefer flats or drums, usually drums, but I wanted to try both. That's good. I'm not going to be able to eat all of this. I'm just not. Yeah, I know user 5 too. It's really like they're on the edge of the playground, like, but then they like run in and then run right back out. If you can twist the bones individually, you can pull them out. Yeah. I believe we also got another gift. It's an anonymous one. So an anonymous person sent $5. Thank you, anonymous. And they said, you're eating WAP, W-A-P, wings and pizza, but they're getting filtered. Very, very funny. I agree. That is true. I am eating WAP, wings and pizza. Isn't that a parody song? That song exists, right? I think so. Anyways, thank you for the gift, my friend, and for the chuckle. Cheers. All right, this is the buffalo wing, more classic wing. Oh my God. I mean, look, I like Szechuan, but yeah, come on. These are insane. Oh, I know Wet Blank Cat. I know that one. Wings and Pizza, I believe, exists as a parody song to that song. That I know. Did someone already ask what lip I'm wearing? I don't think so. Here, let me get it out. I have it when inevitably we need to refresh. Or maybe we won't. This is supposed to be Super Stay. It's NYX brand. Brown. Number 30, called Going to Snooda. There we go. Yeah, kids. I don't know if it's a Kids Bop song. I definitely like seen the music video, Wings and Pizza. Because right around the time that song was viral, the original song, there was a parody called Wings and Pizza. Yeah. That came out. Szechuan is peppercorn and chili peppers. Okay, there we go. Now we know. They're really good. I mean, they're both really good, but buffalo is incredible. Like, insane. Really good. Really good. Wow. Let me show you. Let's try a flat. I feel like there's a religious one too. That wouldn't surprise me. I think anyone who had any interest in song parodies at that time made a parody of that song. Am I being silly? Why do I think you're vegetarian? We went to a vegan restaurant last week. Maybe that's why. I like vegetarian and vegan food. I'm not like, I have to have meat at every meal, but I definitely do eat meat. Lemon pepper wings, sure. I'm not super big on them, but I do like lemon pepper wings. Chris, thank you for subbing, Chris. Cheers. Opa. Welcome in. Really good. That's really good. Do I have a high spice tolerance? I think so. Like, this is nothing to me, but they're also mild. But I like spicy things. Yes. Ranch or blue cheese? This is ranch, and I think I prefer ranch over blue cheese, but I do really like blue cheese as both a cheese and a dressing. I'm a big fan of blue cheese, gorgonzola, cheeses of that nature I like. The Super Stay isn't staying today. Yeah, it's not. It's because we're eating like the oiliest food today. They have to be boneless, yeah. I like boneless too. It's easier to eat boneless, but these are also really good. Lardy B, wow. I held up. Yeah, it did. We could reapply, but it's just going to get worse before pizza. Or after pizza. Oh, Szechuan is numbingly... So numbing spice is actually... Have you ever had numbing... Numbing spice is like its own thing. I wouldn't call these numbingly spicy. Numbing spice is a thing that I only learned about when I got to San Francisco. There are restaurants that like make food with numbing spice, and what it does is it's not that it's so spicy that it numbs you. It's that it's a special kind of spice that is spicy, but it like almost kind of like numbs your tongue in a weird way. It kind of like shifts your entire palate in a way that I'm not a big fan of. I think they're waiting for me to finish the wings to bring out the Brussels sprouts. I am not a big fan of numbing spice because it's such an overpowered sensation. Like everything you eat is impacted by the numbing spice. If you eat numbing spice, that's what your mouth is feeling for the rest of the night. It's just numbing spice. Hello, Sarah. There's no, like everything is through the lens of numbing spice. Yeah, I think I'm ready for the Brussels sprouts. These were delicious. Yeah, they were wonderful. Thank you for splitting them. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish everything today.
No worries. Are you ready?
Yeah, I think I'm ready for the Brussels sprouts whenever you're ready to fire those.
Okay, got it. It's coming up, okay?
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, Allie. Do you like the buffalo or Szechuan? Buffalo, for sure. But I'll tell you how to spell Szechuan. I don't think I could spell it either without looking. Szechuan. Szechuan. Thank you, Clyde. Appreciate it. I'll eat a little bit more off this wing, but we'll take the rest home. Is this a new place? It's not new, but it's been a long time since we've been here. Got to be one on this, right? I know. Definitely on the spelling bee. Yeah, I'm sure the lipstick is like not even a little bit anymore. I'm having oysters and shrimp for dinner. Yum. Am I practicing to eat more delicate with your new look? No. I eat how I eat, and I don't apologize for it. Sorry. Well, I literally just apologized for it. That was a not sorry, though. I don't apologize for it. Sorry. I eat how I eat. Just is. I remember working at McDonald's when that sauce came out. I heard there was like a crazy rush for Szechuan, right? Or maybe that was more recently with the Rick and Morty thing, because it came back and people were really nasty to McDonald's workers about it. Thank you, Sarah. People would buy it by the case. That's crazy. Really, there's so many better sauces than something you get at McDonald's. Oh, you're not that late, Kaylee. We've just eaten wings so far. We saw Brussels sprouts, and we need to decide on a pizza as well. We haven't even decided on that. Yeah. Should we read the pizza options? What do you think? Worked there for 9 years. Wow. Well, thank you for your service. Shall we read the pizza menu? There are 2 seasonal pizzas, okay? 2, and a whole bunch of non-seasonal, like permanent menu. This is the pizza party, Jojo. Welcome. Tuna pizza with onion is your favorite. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. Go with a margarita. I don't even know if they have margarita. And honestly, I don't think it's my favorite either. This is a Detroit-style pizza. So if you don't know what Detroit-style pizza is, they're square. Obviously, it's square pie, guys. But thicker bread, almost like a focaccia bread. Crispy edges. Yeah. So the first of the 2 seasonal pizzas. The first is a buffalo chicken pizza. Speaking of buffalo chicken, buffalo parm sauce, crispy buffalo chicken, ranch and buffalo sauce drizzle, green onions. Your taste buds will thank you. There we go. And this is actually a partnership with a gaming company called Kinda Funny. They make a lot of content that I don't watch them as much these days, but I used to watch them every day. So that's cool. They also have a spicy pepperoni pizza that has a vodka sauce, which is like a creamy red sauce. It used to be at Tony's. absolutely. But this is different. That's definitely my favorite pizza at Tony's. Spicy pepperoni with a vodka sauce loaded with both cupping pepperoni and shredded pepperoni, pickled jalapeno, finished with our signature spicy ranch. Okay. They also have a regular square pizza, a pepperoni pizza. They have a Big Von pizza that has white sauce, Italian sausage, pepperoni, and Mike's hot honey. That's good. How mushroom pizza, which has white sauce, a mushroom medley, parsley, and grana cheese. That also sounds pretty good. They have a musharoni pizza, which has red sauce, mushroom medley, pepperoni, Mike's hot honey, grana cheese, and parsley. An Ellen Supreme, which has vodka sauce, pepperoni, Italian sausage, grilled onions, pickled peppers, and mushroom medley. They have a veggie pie, guys. My acid reflux already feels the burn. Yeah, I know, right? Sold on the white sauce mushroom. The veggie pie, guys, which is red sauce, red sauce, confit garlic, grilled onion, baby kale, pickled peppers, and sun-dried tomato vinaigrette. Not my style. They have a vegan pie that has red sauce, vegan cheese, garlic, onions, kale, pickled peppers, sun-dried vinaigrette. No thanks. Thank you, Samantha. They have the spicy pepperoni, which I guess is also on the seasonal menu. They have one. Ooh, this is a new one. It's called the Hawaiianzor. So it's a mix of the word Hawaii and Windsor. It's a vodka sauce, pineapple, pickled Fresno chilies, shredded pepperoni, provolone, topped with a grana padano oregano blend, and green onions. I don't like oregano. A plant supreme, which I believe is vegetarian. Mushrooms, Kalamata olives, pickled peppers, onions, parsley, sauce, cheddar. They also have sandwiches, which are new. They have a chicken parm sandwich and a parm sando combo, just with fries. Okay. The oregano one sounds so good. I don't do oregano. Oregano is a random herb to know. I don't really like oregano. I don't really like thyme, rosemary. Would I ever become a vegan? I'd be lying if I said it hadn't crossed my mind. But yes, this was just a starter, and we have another starter coming. Oh, wow. That's a lot of Brussels sprouts. Thank you so much. I'm definitely going to have to take these home.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Are you ready for the pizza dip?
We're talking about it. We're debating. I'm between a couple, but
Sandwich is really good.
which one?
The chicken sandwich we have.
Oh, the chicken parm.
The parm, yeah.
Okay, I'll think about it.
And it's really good.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I only gluten-free pizza crust now, or cauliflower, or else my stomach turns into a rock. I feel that. Was this the starter? This is the second starter. We still haven't even ordered our pizza yet. These are fried Brussels sprouts. Deep fried Brussels sprouts with a cilantro crema. Very good. Fresh out the fryer, always. Oh. Am I on a lunch date with y'all? Yes. Okay, we'll let those cool for a second while we decide on a pizza. Let me tell you what I'm between. The Big Von, which I think is their most popular pizza, which has white sauce, Italian sausage, pepperoni, and hot honey. The How Mushroom is white sauce, mushroom medley, parsley, and grana cheese. Both of those are great. Sound great. We already did buffalo. I would say buffalo chicken pizza, but we already had buffalo wings. The spicy pepperoni is great. I've had it many times before. We said oh yeah. When I say we, I'm usually, or I refer to the stream as we, as in like we're all here together. Yeah, I think the Big Von sounds like the move. The one with white sauce, Italian sausage, pepperoni, and honey. I think so. I think so. That one sounds pretty great. I'm not sure if I've eaten it on stream before, but it's certainly been a while. I think it's their signature pie, or one of them. It's always been here, at least as far as I've known. You need the Brussels sprouts, yeah. They said the chicken parm sandwich was good, and I'm sure it is, but it does have oregano on it. House-made focaccia. I think we should do the Big Von. It is a pizza party. Yeah. Okay, we'll do the Big Von. Great. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. There we go. No problem. Shall we try the Brussels? Yes, we shall. I'm going through napkins like crazy. All my fingers are covered in grease. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready? And it gives you, oh, maybe I should, I don't know if you can hear the crunch. You're about to maybe hear the crunch. I'll dip it. Cilantro crema. Y'all hear the crunch? It's really good. It's really good. It's really good. Very, very crunchy. Full of flavor. Hot and fresh. Mmm. Mmm. I mean, right? Liz wants to try. Well, when you're in town, you can try them. They're so crispy. Just like half Brussels sprout, half grease. What dip is it? It is a cilantro crema, I believe. Let me triple check, actually. Pretty sure that's what it is. California Brussels sprouts halved, cooked till crispy, tossed in our Szechuan dry rub, served with cilantro lime crema. Thank you, Kelly. These are fried Brussels sprouts. Mm. Again, I cannot eat all of them. Otherwise, the stream will end immediately. Oh, wait, this whole bowl of Brussels sprouts? Game over. I'm going to the store for Brussels sprouts. I will say, this level of fried Brussels sprout, I think would probably be pretty tough to achieve without some pretty serious deep fry knowledge and machinery. This is something. Thank you, Euphoria. Excuse me, Chelsea. Thank you. And thank you, Izzy, for subscribing. Let me pour a little bit more root beer. Cheers. Thank you. Opa. Your stream yesterday was fast. I went back to see it and nope. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was a little bit all over the place yesterday, so. Yeah. But not today. Today we're just chilling. Today we're taking our time. And also, for those of you who weren't here earlier when I mentioned it, I am streaming tomorrow. Just not here. I'm doing a test. I subbed because of yesterday's stream. Well, thank you, Izzy. Thank you for subbing today. I appreciate you. Love to you too. So tomorrow's stream will not be on this app. It will be on Twitch. How do I find you on Twitch after I sign up? Just type in Lily Tino. I think it's just at Lily Tino. Should be able to find it. I'll also put the link in the Instagram chat tomorrow so you can find it that way. But, or you know what? No, link in my bio. Go to the link in my bio. It's linked there. And yeah, and I'm just going to stream a lunch there tomorrow, mostly just to test it out, just an experiment. I had to take a call. What'd you order for the main? We ordered a Big Von pizza, which is a white sauce, Italian sausage, pepperoni, and Mike's Hot Honey. So we haven't ordered it yet, but that's what we are going to order. All right. They're really good. I think that has to be the last Brussels. I gotta save room because not only do we have pizza, since we've been here last, they completely redid their dessert menu. Yeah. I had a feeling you weren't feeling my best yesterday. Today I seem brighter. Thank you, Samantha. Yeah, I wasn't bad. My energy was just kind of lower. There wasn't much I could do about it. Nothing bad happened. Yes, tomorrow is Twitch, not TikTok. It's going to be free. Anyone can watch it. No subscriptions needed. You can just tune in. It'll be a normal restaurant stream. It's an experiment to see the deal with Twitch, to see like moderator tools. It's honestly mostly for my moderators so they can get a feel for it, and me, to see like how it works and how it feels. So if you want to be part of the experiment, you know, there could be some bumps in the road, some hiccups. But yeah, that's what it is. So normally I don't stream on Wednesdays, but I'll be back on Thursday and Friday streaming on TikTok. Nothing will change there. It's just an experiment tomorrow. I finish work late tomorrow, so hopefully I don't miss too much. I hope not either. But the way Twitch works is you should be able to rewatch the stream, like immediately. Y'all want to hear about the new desserts they have here? There are 3. So in the past, what they did was they made essentially a dessert pizza. They kind of made it into monkey bread. They just used the pizza dough and they put a bunch of sugar, and I think they had this like mascarpone cheese thing. It was really good. We did get Brussels. But that's no longer here. And now they have 3, I guess 4 new desserts. The first is a square cookie, the banana Nutella one. Good memory, but that was at a different restaurant. That was like an Italian. This is not Italian. This is Detroit style pizza. The monkey bread was different. Am I single? I am single. The square cookie is a freshly baked chocolate chip cookie with white chocolate sauce and chocolate sprinkles, topped with a sprinkle of flaky Maldon salt. Okay. They also have a gluten-free square cookie. Okay. They have a square brownie it's a warm and melty brownie with white chocolate sauce, chocolate sprinkles, topped with a sprinkle of flaky Maldon salt. So same thing, same sauce, just one's a cookie, one's a brownie. And then they also have double rainbow ice cream. I believe it's just a whole pint of ice cream, and I don't think I can handle that. Am I going to go back to the palm reader? You know, I really should. I've been wanting to go back to like a palm reader. I'd like to. You know, the brownie sounds delicious. We can ask which one is preferred. They both sound good. I do lean brownie as well. We kind of had a brownie yesterday, kind of, with the gluten-free. It was like a gluten-free chocolate cake, which really was just basically like a brownie. But it sounds good even still. What made me focus to what made you decide to focus your streams on dining? Good question, E. Well, originally I was just doing makeup streams, and then kind of by necessity, because they were doing construction in my apartment building, we had to leave one day because it was too noisy and just go out for food, and that's where it started. I've always been a foodie. I love eating. I love eating out. So, yeah, and just realized that both I like it, other people like it, so it worked out. You despise Brussels, but these look good. I think it's hard to say no to these. These are really good. Very crunchy, very flavorful. I mean, they're just like, they're good. I think the warm makes it sound good because it's chilly, yeah. The square does not, the cookie does not say warm. I would imagine it's warm. It says freshly baked. I can't imagine they wouldn't also warm up the cookie. Maybe they don't. I'll ask the server, because in the case of cookie v brownie, I like both cookies and brownies, but I feel like this is something where maybe one of them is just got an edge on the other one. No more Brussels sprouts. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz. Yeah, we're not going to be able to eat all of anything. We still have a bunch of wings left over, a bunch of Brussels sprouts. Yeah, we haven't ordered any pizza yet. We're still waiting on them to come back out. In the case of cookie v brownie, all rise for your pastry judge. I guess they're not really pastries, are they? Cookies aren't. That's not a pastry. A pastry, I feel. Pastries are like not. Cookies are more just dessert. They don't fall in the pastry. Are cookies pastries? Dessert judge, yeah. Yeah. I feel like pastries have to have some sort of like phyllo dough. What defines a pastry? Can someone look that up for me? What defines a pastry? Is it like dough that rises, like crunchy phyllo dough? I guess cookies are cookies, yeah. You think cookies are pastries? Pastries like a croissant and a Danish, right? And those tend to like be puffy and flaky. I feel like a pastry is something that baked goods are made from dough, sure. Definitely cookies are baked goods. But baked goods may be like a larger category and pastries underneath. Pastries are often enriched with fat or eggs. Well, you could say that that's cookies, right? As our own category, yeah. I don't know. All right, let's order. Hi. We would love to do the Big Von, please.
The big one? Okay.
And between the cookie and the brownie, which would you say would be, which is your favorite? The cookie? Okay. All right, we'll do a cookie.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Pastry refers to the dough itself and the baked goods made, made from it. So pastry dough. Gotcha. Thank you, user52. Pastry is a stiff dough made from flour, salt, fat, and a small amount of liquid. Well, then in that case, cookies are pastries. I do not have an account by that name, Butterfly. Fab restaurant in the whole wild. Fab restaurant? Thank you, Rachel and Gemma, for subscribing. I'm running out of root beer here. Cheers to you, Rachel. Thank you. Cheers to you, Gemma. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. I mean, by that definition, Crystal, and also someone else put it, Liz, maybe, cookies are pastries. But it doesn't feel like they're pastries. Right? Hi, Kaylee. How's it going? I feel like croissant is pastry. We need a chef to make sweet and savory baked goods such as pies, tarts, quiches, croissants, and pastries. Huh. What am I having? Well, so far we've had wings and Brussels sprouts. We just ordered a pizza and a dessert. Cookies are not pastries. I tend to agree. Kathy says pastries are flaky and airy, while cookies are dense with sugar and butter. Right. Right. But by the definition that y'all put in with, you know, fat, flour, sugar, or liquid, or whatever, that's the definition of a cookie right there. Cookie is sugar, butter, flour. I guess you don't add liquid to that dough. You could call egg a liquid. I don't know. Hello, April. How's it going? It says that cookies fall in the pastry category. Crystal says a cookie is generally considered to be a type of pastry per Google. Yeah, Caitlin says, I think a pastry is flaky, right? That's what I tend to think as well. I know, Cassie, right? Am I a good cook? I think I'm a pretty good cook. I'm not I couldn't 5-star chef, but if you throw a recipe at me, I could give it a college try. Cookie pastry, I'm a fluffy pastry. Perfect doll face. Google be lying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I would believe it if I heard it from a pastry chef that cookies are pastries. But even then, I would still feel a little bit like, okay, we'll allow you to be a pastry, but it's kind of like one of those things where technically tomato's a fruit, but is it really? Is it really? It's not really. Cookies, pastries, all delicious. True, Megan. The Peacemaker, Megan, they're all delicious. I agree. Cookies are not a pastry because they're classified as baked goods, but then also pastries are baked goods. I feel like the rectangle to square, rectangle is baked goods. These are all baked goods, but only some of them are pastries, right? I also feel like there's some cookies that are flakier, but not a chocolate chip cookie. Yeah, sure. Well, I own a restaurant and they're considered a pastry. I'll be making, oh, well, grandma coming in here, pulling the I own a restaurant card. Fair. Favorite podcast? Oh, geez. I have no idea. I have so many favorite podcasts. I'll say Blank Check with Griffin and David. Pastry, the word comes from pasterie in French, which means made from dough, or pasta in Latin means dough. Interesting. Is the sauce for the sprouts, or is that... No, this came with the sprouts. The same dipping sauce for the Szechuan wings and the sprouts, so I have 2 of them. If a pro chef says cookies are pastries, I'd believe it. They're the expert, not me. Fair enough. Thank you, Lana. Or Alana, excuse me. Casey Alana. I always read that wrong. It's never-ending chicken versus egg story. I know, right? Thank you, E. In the UK, croissants and apple Danish are pastries. Right, that's what I think of when I think of pastries. Pastries rely on specific dough techniques like folding and layering. That's probably the best definition I've seen. Folding and layering. Because pastries tend to be like flaky and delicate. Why do we always get into world-changing conversations, pastries versus cookie? That's what the stream's about. Is this the app? This is our second of 2 apps. Next is pizza, then dessert. Pro chefs consider cookies pastries. Yeah. I would abide I would abide by it. I need to hear it out of Gordon Ramsay's mouth or someone like that. Yes, ma'am. However you want to say it, I've been called worse. Fair enough. I'm doing my best to just read your name right. My brain just like reads the wrong parts and that like sticks parts together. Like I read Cassia Alana, but it's Casey Alana. Pastries in my mind include flakes. Yeah, Maddie, I agree with that. I would consider them, but the pro chefs do. Yeah. Most important conversation ever. I agree. Like to phone a friend. I'm calling everything baked goods. Now nothing is a pastry. If not, yeah. Just take the word pastry away entirely. My favorite restaurant in the whole wide world, probably either Epic Steak or recently Modi's been really nice. Cookies are made from pastry dough. That's a really hot take, Brashley, that cookies are made from pastry dough. I don't know if I can get behind it. What's my favorite cookie? It's hard to say no to a really good chocolate chip cookie. I love the chocolate chip cookie. I think that's got to be it. Regardless, I have a sweet tooth. I have a sweet tooth too. Love to eat in Hell's Kitchen, totally. Super hot take. How are the Brussels? Really good. I can't eat any more of them because I already ate wings, none of the Brussels sprouts. Now we have pizza and then dessert, and I need to keep myself hungry, at least a little bit hungry, so I can enjoy. Oh, geez, E. For worst restaurant experiences, you can just scroll through my video feed and see a couple of them. Yeah. Peanut. I don't really like peanut. I love peanut butter, but peanut butter cookies, not so much. I've never had a peanut butter cookie that I've really, really been into. I've had decent ones, but for some reason, peanut butter cookies just don't do it justice. Trying to plan a trip to SF to go to Modi, you should. It's great. Subway's raspberry cheesecake cookies, yeah, the white chocolate macadamia cookies are really good too. Should ask for a box. Oh, I'll definitely have a box for sure. Oh well, I definitely want to eat more, but I just want to also eat the pizza. Hell's Kitchen in Lake Tahoe. Yeah, there you go. Flavor stream from Chinatown. I have a couple times. Yeah. Hi Lily, will you eat dinner tonight, or will this be it for you? Good question. Well, I'll be bringing home leftovers, so chances are I'll eat till I'm full here, and then maybe nibble at the leftovers tonight. Raisin cookies. I like an oatmeal raisin cookie. I like as long as it's paired with oatmeal. I like oatmeal raisin cookie. I like an oatmeal chocolate chip cookie. I think oatmeal cookies are underrated. Also, like why? I like raisins. I used to really not like raisins. In my adult life, I've come around on raisins. I think raisins are actually like pretty dang good when they're with stuff. I don't really have much interest in raisins alone, but when they're soft, sometimes raisins can be kind of dry. Not interested in dry raisins, but in a cookie, like a moist cookie is great. Sometimes in like a coleslaw, is that what it's in? Coleslaw, or like, a mayo-based salad, I can do it. Oatmeal raisin and peanut butter are your favorites. Okay. I mean, I prefer a raisin over, and I love peanuts. I love peanut butter. I love pretty much anything peanut butter flavored, but for some reason, maybe it's because a lot of peanut butter cookies are dry, but I'm just not big on the cookies. Not big on the cookies. Never catch me eating raisins unless it's in a cookie. Fair enough. What am I eating today? Asked Chloe. We're at a pizza place doing a pizza party. We've already had wings. We've eaten a good amount of Brussels sprouts, and we have pizza coming, and then a cookie. And I think it's a chocolate chip cookie, right? Fresh baked chocolate chip cookie, yeah. So we'll see how their square cookie shapes up. I just ordered 20 chickens to get ready for the recession. Trying to have them lay some eggs. Have you ever had your order forgotten about at a restaurant? Sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, but you can always just remind them. What pizza did I choose? We chose the Big Von, which is, we haven't eaten it yet. It's white sauce, Italian sausage, pepperoni, and Mike's Hot Honey, which sounds pretty good to me. I want to say I had it like a year and a half ago. They don't have it anymore, but I think last summer they had a seasonal flavor that was paneer tikka masala. I had a slice of it. It was so good. And if you don't know what that is, paneer tikka masala is Indian food. Paneer is a cheese. Tikka masala is like a kind of like a sauce. spice sauce. Thank you, Cassandra, for bringing us back up to 800. Opa, thank you very much, Cassandra. We're now in the 800s, y'all, thanks to Cassandra. At 900 subscribers, y'all know what we're doing. We're going to eat dumplings. We're going to go to a dim sum restaurant. It's going to be wonderful. Just you wait. It's going to be awesome. Your name twin. Who's your name twin? Name twin. If y'all never had dim sum, sometimes they bring stuff around on a cart. I'm not sure which restaurant we're going to go to. We could... I don't know how cell phone reception is there. There's one where they like constantly are bringing stuff around on a cart, and you just like, they charge you by how many plates you take. And then a lot of other times you'll just like mark it down on a menu what you want. But that's what we're doing at 900. And I don't think it's been a long time since we've done a dim sum stream. It would have been early to like mid 2023 the last time we did a dim sum stream. Almost 2 years. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm a big dumpling girl. I love dumplings. Dumplings are one of my safe foods. Been a silent watcher. Couldn't hold back on subscribing anymore. Love your streams. Thank you, Cassandra. Appreciate it. Any other silent watchers here, or people who have subscribed that rarely talk? Maybe just give me a little wave emoji so I can say hi. That's true. I haven't visited the sushi train restaurant. We could swap that out for the. Maybe we can make that 1,000. Hello. Yes, you. Hi, Izzy. Nope, you didn't miss the meal. We're still waiting on the pizza. Will I ever do an escape room stream? I did one January 2023, and it was fun, but I don't think it was the right fit for streaming. Thank you, Cheryl. Chantel was a silent watcher. Cool. Sierra, Katie, hello. Said Lucky. Rin, Blair, Vic. Caitlin was a silent watcher. Dev. GP Lucy, hello. Hi, silent viewers. What's your favorite thing to cook at home? Dumplings or apple pie? Weird combo. I was silent watcher for a while, but I finally committed. Thank you for committing. Kaylee has been watching for the past 6 months. Oh my god. Now Caitlin won't. Yep. Midwest, hello. Renee, hello. Lynn, hello. Izzy watched my public streams for a while, and I went to watch this one, and it was sub only, so I caved. My evil plan worked. Cassie was a silent viewer. Liz was a silent viewer. Well, shout out to all y'all. I appreciate you. There's obviously never any pressure to talk. I like it if you talk. I like it if you're silent. I just like that you're here. There's never any pressure, but I just want y'all to know that I see you. I appreciate you, and I love you. I love my silent viewers. Miriam's a silent viewer. Cool. Hello. Alexa's been trying to talk more. I've been seeing you talk in the chat, Alexis, quite a bit. Cassie says they just yap to themselves in the chat. No. You and a whole bunch of other people. Haley says, I found you through drama pages, but I grew to love you. Well, hey, that's one of those things where, as nasty as those pages can be sometimes, they bring people through. Because, some people will see the nasty videos of me and their mind will be made up forever. And they will never, ever give it another thought. They will just know that Lily, bad. But for those of you who came to make up your own minds, I appreciate you. Chantel says, the streams are so relaxing. Thank you. Liz says, sometimes I do still get on and stay silent if I've had an overstimulating day. Totally get it. Totally get it. I was very overstimulated, I think yesterday, but also over the weekend, like Saturday, very overstimulated. I always say hello, but I'm trying to talk more. Well, cool. Nice, man. I'm glad. The publicity saying holds true. No press is bad press. Yeah. Well, some sort of, yeah. They brought me so different from what they show. Thank you for saying that, E. What pizza did I order? I got a white pizza. White sauce with Italian sausage, pepperoni, and hot honey. Crystal said, that's how I found you. I wanted to get my opinion on you. Well, I'm glad you're here now, Crystal. Yeah, it's wild out there. Haley says, I think you're brilliant. You're not harming anyone. I love the streams. Thank you. I wonder, because my short form videos are different, right? I can't really, it's hard to... give a real accurate idea of who I am. I'm just trying to get an idea across in those videos. And I am very strong-willed. That doesn't change, but they're not, I think people see a video like that and assume and make a bunch of assumptions on like what kind of person I must be. No, you're good. Hey, most of the time I'm eating with you. That's why I'm not so much in the chat. You're totally fine. Have I ever contacted any of the pages that post nasty stuff now? I honestly, I just block them and move on. I don't watch those videos. They're not really good for my mental health, so I tend to stay away from them. All of the nasty internet places that talk smack about me, I just don't pay much mind to. I'm so glad the sun is here because it's been raining here nonstop. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's no fun. It's so nice out today. I'm so happy. It was kind of yesterday, but today there's not a single cloud, not one. I think a huge factor is that people are too narrow-minded to accept anything different, which is sad. Yeah. And I think it's sadly just the way our culture is that people find someone to... there's always someone getting bullied, you know? There's always like a... I'm sure we all are going to think of exactly the same type of person in school that was at the bottom of the pecking order, right? The person who was always the butt of the joke, right? Someone who is, no matter what they say or what they do, it's always wrong. It's always wrong, and it's always like, well, at least I'm not as bad as that person, right? The scapegoat, yeah. Someone who people can look at and maybe feel better about themselves because at least they're not being tormented by the entire world every day. At least I'm not as bad as Timothy over there or whatever. And then we think that ends, but it really doesn't. People just need like someone to prop up next to them to be like, at least I'm not that person, right? That person is the worst. Everything they do is wrong. And I'll spend time to make sure their life is as difficult as possible so that I feel better about myself. Ooh, heck yes. I think you can just put it down right here. Thank you.
You went away for the cookie, right?
Yeah, maybe another 5-10 minutes. Thank you so much. And I could have some boxes for this. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's two the worst.
Thank you. It's true, but it shouldn't be. I know, right? Glad you won't have to be moving inside today. Me too. All right, y'all. This is the Big Von. All right. Am I getting another? Oh, I need to get another root beer. Right. I have nothing to drink right now. When they come back out, I will. So once again, white sauce, Italian sausage, pepperoni, Mike's Hot Honey. Hard to see the honey because it's more or less invisible, but I see it. There's like certain pepperonis, you can see the honey kind of sitting in there. Pretty good, huh? I'm gonna let it cool because we know that this is definitely fresh out of the oven. Square Pie Guys does not mess around. They are some truly incredible pizza. Very good. Want a bite? Yeah. Also, could I have a Topo Chico, please? Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. I know the crispy edges, right? Yes, it is Detroit style. So you can see it's kind of like a focaccia bread, a little bit thicker. Around the edges, there's crispy cheese. That's a very signature Detroit pizza thing. Yeah. Now you might ask yourself, why are you not eating it yet, Lily? The answer is because it's really hot. I'm giving it a second. We do have ranch to dip it in if we so choose. If we so choose. If this wasn't your job, what would I do? Anything creative. I need to be doing something creative with my time. I have a lot of creative energy that has to come out somewhere. It might as well come out with the thing I'm doing to support myself. if it wasn't streaming, if I could make a living making content, I would find out a way to do that. What I do before this, I was in tech. I did like business stuff for a startup in San Francisco, which was fine. I worked with nice people, but I've kind of been, my entire career has been like shifting more and more towards doing creative things, and this is like the kind of the end result where I am, and it's perfect for me. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Now, we didn't get a root beer. We got a Topo Chico, which is just a very good sparkling water. When did I start my transition? August 2020. Savannah says, I'm trying so hard to make a living off streaming and making content. Something and nothing is taking. What do you mean something and nothing is taking? Like some things are taking, some things aren't? I'm not an expert in that. I mean, I think the most... you want to... the point of view. What's your point of view, right? Like part of it, and like Kyle said, video editing. You want things to be well edited. Make sure the sound is good, make sure the video is good, but most importantly, like you want to have a voice, right? Like a point of view, something that is unique to you that makes you special, and then dig into that and just make stuff about it. How did my transition begin? With realizing I was trans. That was kind of step one in 2020 when I realized, and then I slowly just started down the road and changing wardrobe, getting name changed, all these different things. She's trying to get something to take, but nothing is. Okay, thank you, Simi. Got it. What is your content about, if you don't mind me asking, Savannah? Like, what's your, like, give me like a one sentence pitch. I think I should speak on college campuses. Thank you, Kyle. I would do it. I just don't really know where to start. Hello, Jay Turpo. How's it going? All right, I think this is going to be, I'm going to start with fork and knife here. ADHD is ADHDing, but are you growing out your bangs? They look good and you look great. Thank you. How am I growing them out? Or am I growing them out? I guess. I haven't had them trimmed in a while. I probably will when I see my stylist next. Do you feel different growing up, or did late 2020 was when it really started crystallizing, but looking back, I was just deeply unhappy. I just didn't have the vocabulary to express it before then, if that makes sense. Stay-at-home mom, live cleaning videos. Okay. Well, you look at, again, I'm not an expert, so take what I say with a grain of salt. That kind of content is not on my algorithm, but I would look at, well, first off, make the videos that make you happy, right? Create content because it's exciting to you. You have to follow that spark of inspiration, right? What's something that you're making that no one else is making, right? Because there are plenty of cleaning videos, but one twist is all it needs to be something new that people haven't seen before, right? And follow that, right? Like why when I make content, right? Like I look around and say, like, what do I think is something that hasn't been said or hasn't been said in this particular way that I really want to talk about? Something that I think needs to be talked about. People are like asking me this question, I want to answer it. And I follow that. So, whatever the equivalent is for you. On top of, make sure your footage is good and your audio is good, right? And it's edited well. That's also really important. Doing great. Thank you for saying my name right. Of course. Did the rise in comfortability with the media and being trans help me get the vocabulary? I think it was more of just COVID, being alone, and in what's the word? Can't believe I'm forgetting this word. Isolation for COVID, like not being able to see people, kind of puts you alone with your own thoughts for a while. A lot of people came out during COVID and realized it because they had a lot of time to introspect. I was one of those. Hello, Jenny B. Thank you. Don't want. Oh, well, certainly it won't go to waste. Nothing's. I'm not saying anything going to waste. Yeah, I mean, I can't look at your content right now, but the thing to chase is, when you think about you being a content creator, what's something that you can offer that no one else can offer, right? Something that's like special to Savannah that no one else is doing, and chase that. Something that when you make it, even if it's super weird or if you think people won't like it, don't worry about that. Just make content you like making and then go from there. Does that make sense? Let's try this pizza. I'm going to sit on that. Thank you for helping me. Gives me hope. I compare myself too much. Yeah. Comparison is a trap, right? Because that you might try it. Like, look, there's some people out there who just look at other people's content and just make it, right? Sometimes people will steal content, or like take a trend of like a way that someone has done a trend and do the exact same things themselves. And sometimes they might get more views because of whatever reason, but that's not a sustainable thing. The real sustainable thing is making something that you think is interesting, that you think is good, that you think is special. But yeah, give Savannah a follow, y'all. Put some comments on her stuff, I guess. Yeah, don't be afraid to fail. I've made some videos. There's this one video I made that was a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire parody. I worked on that video like 10 times as long as I worked on any video. I thought it was like the best thing I've ever made. And then I posted it and nothing happened. It was like completely tanked. Just no one cared. It was a great video. I stand by it, but like, you can't be afraid to fail, right? Sometimes the things you think are going to be great aren't, and vice versa. But whatever it is that you're making, be proud of it, right? Stand behind it. Don't make something that you think other people would like. Make something that you like. That's important. Here we go. I'm a pizza person. Me too. Here's our first bite. And get a little bit of more pepperoni on there. No, that has a bunch of honey on it. I think I might have to tap out at about one slice here, just so you all know, because we got to save room for dessert. I don't want to go home feeling like total trash, Is this the spicy pepperoni? No, this is the Big Von. It is white sauce, Italian sausage, pepperoni, and hot honey. Here we go. That's really good. That's real good. Thank you, D, for subscribing. Opa. We're now in the 800s. Thank you, Nick. Appreciate it, friend. Hello, Nick. D, Opa to you, my friend. Welcome. All right. Let's dunk it again. Here we go. Now, crispy cheese. Thank you, Nick. You're very sweet. That's really good. I feel like I need more honey. All right, let's take one of the middle bites here. The reason I'm not picking it up with my fingers right now and cutting it, I know Cheryl, I think, said I should pick it up, is because I don't really want greasy fingers right now. Reheating it in the air fryer. Oh, yeah. I also learned, I learned a new method that I think is even better maybe than the air fryer, although I'm sure the air fryer would be good. Making your oven as hot as it possibly can be, putting in a baking tray while it's preheating so it's super hot when you get it, when you get preheated, and then putting the pizza on top of it so that it's like hot on the bottom and in the air. And that is like as close as you might get to like quote unquote restaurant quality reheating. A pizza stone, that could work too. I feel like the air fryer, I don't know, maybe I should do side by side, like try 2 slices, 1 air fryer, 1 oven. I should do that. There we go. Has Bradley been on? Oh, Bradley was a troll. Their name's not Bradley. Don't worry. Been in a meeting. What kind of pizza did we get? We got a white pizza with Italian sausage, pepperoni, and hot honey. I know, right? You want pizza? We got a really sweet gift. The air fryer is great, but the pizza stone is clutch. That's what I'm saying. We got another sweet gift from our friend. Oh, we got a couple gifts, actually. Oh, shoot. Kate, can I say this name? I think so. Kaylee, I'm sorry. I hope you're still here. I missed this one. I think I must have been looking away from the screen. I hope you're still here. Let me know if you're still here. This was about 15 minutes ago. Give it a second to see if they're still here. I'm going to read the gift regardless, but I'll eat another piece, another bite while I wait. Hopefully they're still here. I always feel. Usually I catch everything, but sometimes I'm just not looking at the screen for whatever reason. Kaylee's here. Sorry about that, my friend. Wow. I love that they serve the crust. I know, right? It's smart. Y'all, Kaylee sent $15. Thank you, Kaylee. And said, I hope you're having a fabulous day, Lily. I am. Thank you. Your streams continue to brighten my day when I can catch them. Lots of love to you and to Nugget. With a pink heart emoji, a white heart emoji, a blue heart emoji. That's a trans flag. A dog emoji for Nugget. XOXO. Thank you, Kaylee. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. That's very nice. Kaylee, if you didn't know, has been here for a long time. Can I ask how long you've been here, Kaylee? And also, while I'm waiting for Kaylee to respond, Aaliyah says, just gonna say this here because it has no repercussions. I'm a lesbian. I didn't see it, Natalie. Can you say it one more time? Aaliyah, you are so welcome here. You're loved, you're accepted. Was that the first time you said that? Either way, congratulations for saying that out loud. That's huge. We love that. Me too, girl. Congrats. Kaylee says, over a year and a half, I believe, that she's been watching Love Being Lovely. We love that you're lovely, my friend. Thank you for being here. I've seen your name for, it's like, I don't remember when your name wasn't here. Thank you for the gift. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for putting gas in the tank. I appreciate you. Cheers. I'm glad you're lovely. And Aaliyah says, that was the first time saying it. Now I'm happy crying. Yes. You are loved and accepted, and you're not alone. Kathy, also a lesbian. Me, lesbian. Any other lesbians in the chat want to say hi? I'm sure there's at least a couple. At the very least, you got two. I'm proud of you. Congrats on coming out. And thanks again, Kaylee. It's very sweet of you. Thank you, thank you. That's so nice. Keeping this stream afloat. Hello, Aaliyah. Another Aaliyah. Ale is also Aaliyah. Tiny Teacup says, I'm not, but my best friend of 26 years is a lesbian. There you go. There you go. If I could be, I would. Men get on my nerves. I'm so grateful to be gay. Jerry Lynn, also a lesbian. There we go. Very cool. See, you're not alone. We love you. Cheers. Pizza is good. Cassie's pan, love it. Also, a gift from Sabrina. Thank you very much, Sabrina. Sabrina sent $5. Thank you. And said, enjoy your pizza. With a pizza emoji from Sabrina. Thank you very much, Sabrina. Once again, putting gas in the tank. Keeping this community, this stream, this pizza afloat. Much love to you. Thank you. Kay is not a lesbian, but I'm bi. Been with my husband for 18 years, so I don't tell people often. Sure. But it's still a part of me. Absolutely it is. Absolutely it is. Yeah. Congrats, Aaliyah. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you. It's easy to see how happy you are with your surgery. We love to see it. See, there it is. There it is. Also, thank you. Oh, this is so sweet. From Alexis. Y'all know Alexis. They're in the chat a lot. They've been in the chat today. Alexis sent $15. Thank you. And said, for Queen Lily. Crown on. Thank you. I think maybe it's appropriate with my necklace today. I don't know if you can read it from here. I can show you. I don't know if it'll. Can y'all read this? It's not Queen, but it's kind of close. Y'all read that? Funny enough, April was the one who gave me this. Yes. That is correct. Sometimes people call me that. Anyways, thank you. Thank you, Alexis. By the way, Alexis normally spelled with an I, but yours is spelled with a U, and I like that. I'm a big fan of just seeing alternate spellings. Usually it's Alexis, but you're Alxus, which is cool. Yeah. Thank you, Alexis. Love ya. Cheers. Do I want kids? No, I do not want kids. Am I still in touch with April? No, I blocked her on everything. Alexa says, my mom wanted the car, but got pregnant with me instead. The car? Alexis. Okay. It took me a second. Alexis. Gotcha. Well, hopefully eventually she can also get the car. That's funny. Thank you again. My girlfriend knows I'm a daily viewer, and she saw you while I was watching and said, oh my God. 1 out of 2. Nugget is my child. That's true. She still got Alexis right. Awesome. Why'd I block her? Because she got back with this like emotionally abusive guy that I don't want anything to do with, and kind of used me, honestly. Sorry, I'm behind. Why did you block her? Oh, right. My name is spelled Dylan, but it's said like Dylan. I get Dillian. Oh God, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, that's so obviously Dylan. 90% of the time. Wow. She did have her FFS though. Wait, who are you talking about? Oh, your girlfriend said, oh my God, did she have her FFS? She looks amazing. Tell your girlfriend I say thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, no. Emily wasn't asking the question. It was part 2 of 2 with her thing. So this is what Emily's girlfriend said. Yeah, we got it. Tell her I say thank you. Sophie says, oh, you're watching the other love of your life. Sophie's a sweetie. Sophie, by the way, if you didn't know, Kathy's partner. Kathy and Sophie are really cute together. I've seen a couple pictures of them like on vacation that Kathy sent me, and they're just like hella cute. I don't know. I just love to see gay couples together being happy. And they are. My kid's name is Lila, and people call her Leela. Oh, that's annoying too. My name is Aaliyah, and people call me Alaya. Oh my. Alaya, maybe? Either is wrong. A masked femme duo. Love to see it. Love to see it. Hello, Carissa. Hello from Australia. Every time I see Carissa, I'm like, oh yes, Australia is in tomorrow. Australia is waking up. I love mask as much as I love femmes. More power to you. Thank you, Alex Terra. I want to say, Alex Terra, you've been here a bunch before. So welcome back. Opa, thank you. Where does this pizza fall on a scale of 1 to 10? Good question, Dill. It's really good. I mean, a 10 is the Tony's Margarita pizza, period. Nothing touches that. I would call this a really, really solid 8.5. Yeah. It literally upsets me because where do you get Leela from, right? I don't know. GPS says, am I okay being with friends with straight people? Of course. definitely. I got plenty of straight friends. Gay, straight, pan, cis, trans, whatever. Friendship, no need to put any sort of restrictors on that. Yeah. Hello from the future. Hello from the future. Am I ever nervous streaming in public? No, not really. Good to be back. Welcome back, Alex. Kathy loves all women. Yes. So behind on all these terms. You're good, Caleb. If you want me to clarify any of them, let me know. I'm happy to explain. Yes, no label on friendship. Mm. Mm. Yeah, this is great. I mean, as far as Detroit pizza goes, in my mind, it doesn't get much better than this. This is like the ceiling for Detroit pizza. Of course, GP. Of course. Fashizi, this is a pizza with white sauce, Italian sausage, pepperoni, and Mike's hot honey. What is pan? No, you can definitely ask Sabrina. Pan means that you're attracted to people regardless of their gender. The easiest way to think about it is hearts, not parts, right? It doesn't, even though parts don't mean gender, that's just kind of like a little pithy thing you can say. It's like when you're choosing a bottle, like on Schitt's Creek, they talk about it where it's like, you don't really care what the bottle of wine looks like or, is shaped like or what color it is. It's about the inside. Yeah. Thank you, Elle, for subscribing. Hello, Elle. I've seen you before. Cheers. Opa. Yeah. Welcome back, Elle. How you doing? Bella, I am a lesbian, or I'm a sapphic, maybe more specific. Lesbian's close enough. Means I'm interested in feminine presenting people. So trans women, cis women, or non-binary people, as long as they are feminine in their presentation, I'm interested. So masculine people, for example, there are masculine women, right? Not my type. Yeah. When I explain how I'm pan, it's about the inside, never the outside. Sure, I am a lesbian, yes. It's your birthday tomorrow. Happy early birthday, Elle. It's on the pizza, sausage, pepperoni, and hot honey. And it's a white sauce. Hello, Disney. They used that in Schitt's Creek. I know, right? That's where I got it from. Yeah. Hello, Maya. Thank you for subscribing. Opa. How do a child will know if they're trans? How do you know? You can't know if anyone's trans until they can talk. There's no way of knowing until they can tell you themselves. What do I think of gender neutral babies? I think that there's a misnomer there of people like saying, I'm raising my baby gender neutral, like forcing neutrality on them. That's not what it is. It's giving them choices, right? And like not giving them a label and allowing them to seek out and identify labels, put labels on themselves, right? What is cis? It's CIS, Kaylee. It's the opposite of trans, right? So the whole thing was cis versus trans. I can explain it really quick. Ooh, the cookie's here. I feel that for cheesy. Wow, that's a big cookie.
It is.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I'm assuming a fork and knife would be necessary here.
Fork and knife? I'll be back.
Thank you so much. So let me, before I read more questions, I want to explain cis versus trans quickly for anyone, for Kaylee and anyone else who is wondering. The word trans is a prefix, right? So just think of words that have trans in them. Transportation means you're taking something and moving it to another place. You're transporting something, right? One place to another. Transatlantic flight means that your flight is from one place on one side of the Atlantic to the other side of the Atlantic, right? To the other side of. Transmute means you're transmuting, thank you, like lead into gold, right? That's what that usually means. From one thing to another. Trans means from one side to the other side. That's what that means. Cis is the opposite. So from one side to the same side. So this fork is on the opposite side of the pan to the Topo Chico, right? They're trans, right? But if they're on the same side, cis location, okay? How does this apply to gender? When you're born, you're given a label, right? You're labeled with a gender. Is this label right? Usually, but not always. I was labeled with the boy label, right? It wasn't right. Never has been right. Took me a while to realize it, but it's not right. So I had to say, the label that I was given is actually not the same as the one I am. I had to go across the pond. I have to transform my label from one to the other, right? Transgender. If that weren't the case, if I was assigned male at birth, they put the boy label on me, and I was a boy, which again I'm not. It would be on the same side, so it'd be cisgender, right? So, in short, if the gender you were assigned at birth is the one that works for you, you're cisgender. If the gender you were assigned at birth isn't your gender, if it's not the right label, you're transgender, right? If you were mislabeled at birth, transgender. If you were correctly labeled at birth, cisgender. Chapstick lesbian. I've heard of chapstick lesbians. That's you. That's funny. I'm down for a chapstick lesbian. Feminine guys. I'm mostly interested in guys who look like they're about to transition. If there's ever a cute boy, I'm like, I could see that person being a trans femme. Hold on, sorry, I missed a bunch of comments. We got a subscription. I'll read it in just a sec. What about feminine guys? Are bi and pan the same thing? A lot of people identify as both. Pan means you like people regardless of their gender. Bi means you like two or more genders. So in practice, they often overlap, but they're technically not the same thing. Opa to It's Me for subscribing. Cheers. I cannot talk about that, Lucky. Good question, good answer. Thank you. So how do you teach your kids pronouns without forcing them into a specific gender? You can just ask them. Be like, so, if you're already calling them she, you can, if you ever feel like it's appropriate, say like, oh, by the way, if you ever want me to call you he, you don't need to use the word pronouns. It can be kind of confusing. Be like, I call you she, but if you ever want me to call you he, I can. Or they. You can always just like kind of bring it up casually. The cookie. Thank you for Sheezy. I learned so much from you and the lovely since following you. I'm very appreciative. Thank you, Sabrina. What happened to the pizza? It's transformed into a cookie. You hate chapstick, I say somewhere. A chapstick lesbian is kind of like low femme, where you're sort of femme. Like it's a style, it's an aesthetic where you're not necessarily like masculine, but you're not super feminine. It's like the word chapstick, so there's lipstick lesbians. Again, these are all like stereotypes, but they can be helpful sometimes. Lipstick lesbians be someone who's a lesbian who wears lipstick and like high heels and dresses, like very feminine. Lipstick lesbian, high femme. And then there's masculine women who are like maybe not wearing makeup, maybe not wearing dresses, maybe just like jeans and like a button up or, masculine. And then there's somewhere in between, maybe like a chapstick lesbian, not quite lipstick, but not quite masculine. Maybe they're wearing like sort of feminine clothes. That's what chapstick lesbian means. You have to know what lipstick lesbian is to understand what chapstick lesbian is. Hate labels, call myself queer. Heck yeah. Do people change their pronouns depending on how they're feeling? Gender fluid people might, but most trans people don't. Yeah. Once they figure out what's comfortable, they stick. Like I'm she, her. Lipstick lesbian more, typically more feminine. Lipstick lesbian is like dresses, heels, and lipstick and makeup. Chapstick lesbian is maybe less feminine, but not quite masculine. It's like a scale of femininity. Love all these terms. All you have is straight. Hey, we love you. I'm a tomboy with how I dress 100% of the time, but we'll do full face of makeup and nails. Heck yeah. And again, these are all just like very generalized terms that aren't useful when you're talking about individuals, because they're meant to kind of like generalize, right? Just to kind of like give you a broad idea as opposed to like a specific idea, right? Someone who like dresses tomboy but does full makeup and nails, like, great, love it. Exactly, Carissa. I say Sophie is more chapstick lesbian. Yes, I would. From the pictures I've seen, I wouldn't say Sophie is super mask. Yeah, wears masculine clothes but wears makeup. Gotcha. Oh, thank you, Kaylee. I know the cookie looks good. And non-binary people don't feel as any gender applies. Not necessarily. Non-binary people, they have gender. It's just not man and it's not woman, right? So yes, there is the gender of man and there's the gender of woman, but there's also a bunch of other ways to express gender that are not man and woman. So you can definitely express your gender just off of the binary of man and woman. Binary, when you take that word binary, it just means two, right? Like a computer binary is 0 and 1. There's two of them, right? Zeros and ones are what make up computer code at the most basic level. That's the computer binary. The gender binary is man and woman, right? But the thing about the gender binary is that it doesn't account for all the other ways you can express gender that a non-binary person might. So it's not like gender doesn't apply. It's more that it's just a different flavor of gender. Although there are agender people, but that's a different conversation. Of course, Fisheezy. I want to be a girly girl, but the Adam Sandler in me won't allow it. That's hilarious. I used to dress like Adam Sandler. Pre-transition. That was my style. Gotcha, Kaylee. Not big on labels, but I consider chapstick/lipstick just a goofy thing for queer people to use. Yeah, there's no hard and fast rule. I think in a broad sense, it can be useful to describe, like I said, it's a generalization, right? It is a broad way of thinking about like a way to present that isn't useful when you drill down on specific people and how like one person presents. It's just helpful to kind of think about categories, right? That's it. Oh no, Samantha, I hope everything's okay. Yeah. Let us know if you want to talk about it. Gotcha, Fishy. Adam Sandler is my day-to-day wear. Too tired to be feminine. I feel that. User52 dresses like Adam Sandler. Didn't realize it. That's funny. I think I told this story recently, but pre-transition, like right before I started transitioning, this was summer 2020. Summer 2020, right before I moved to San Francisco. My friend was getting married, and me and her fiance at the time and a couple other friends went to the wedding venue to like sign the paperwork for it. And I just wore, it was a very fancy venue and I didn't care. And I just wore like, I dressed up like Adam Sandler. I wore shorts, like basketball shorts and like a ratty t-shirt, and the shorts had holes in them. It was really bad. And my friend will never let me live it down, especially now that I, actually wear nice clothes, and we'll joke about it sometimes. Like there was that picture of Adam Sandler at the Oscars, the one I'm talking about, where he's like wearing shorts. And I sent it to my friend. I said, me at your wedding venue that one time. Philly, I'm pregnant with my third, and Adam Sandler's my spirit animal. That's hilarious. My current, 2020, right? My current outfit is a towel drying my hair, a Galinda t-shirt from Wicked, and sweatpants. Heck yeah, Emily. Love it. Did my friend actually say something? Oh yeah, she gave me crap for it. Even at the time, she was like, really, you're wearing that? I'm like, yeah. Because at the time, I didn't care about what I wore. I didn't care about anything. All I wore was like ratty clothes. I had nice clothes if I really had to be, but I was comfortable and I just felt like, whatever, I'll just wear whatever I want and it doesn't matter. But I kind of misjudged it and wore the wrong thing. But we joke about it now. I don't think she might have been a little upset at the time, but all right. So this is the cookie. All right, this is a square cookie, chocolate chip cookie with some white chocolate frosting, chocolate sprinkles. Let's do this. Adam Sandler bit. I know, it's so funny. Yeah, I wasn't even really, 100% that I was trans at that point. It was a fun day. It was a fun trip. Here we go. That's good. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Decadent. Wow. Wow. No, it's not dry. It is soft. It is soft and pretty moist. Yeah. Oh, really good. That's a really solid cookie. And then, yeah. I'll let it sit for a while, so it's not as warm as it could have been, but it's very good. You're welcome, Emily. Mm. Mm. It is very quiet here today. Mm. Yeah, it is a perfect crunch. Yeah, I would call this. It's I wouldn't even. It's crunchy, but only on the edges. In the middle, it's just soft, and it's that kind of crunchy where it's not even that crunchy. It's like soft crunch, you know. Together, love it. That's Chaperone's new song. Mm. Mm. Wow. Wow. Am I a corner edge girl or a middle piece girl? Probably more middle piece. Well, I like both. It depends. Especially if I have like a glass of milk to wash it down with, I like corner. That's good. What kind of cookie? This is a chocolate chip cookie. It's a square cookie because this is, after all, Square Pie Guys. It's very good. I've never had this cookie before. It's good. That's a good cookie. Once again, there's no way I can eat it all. Just like I can't eat the entire pizza or the sprouts or the wings. But I will say, if you're in the Bay and you're looking for pizza, Detroit pizza specifically, cannot go wrong with Square Pie Guys. Chantel will always be a middle piece person. Yeah, that's a hard question. I mean, it's all good. It's all cookie. But, yeah. Have I ever straightened my hair? I have. I don't do it very often because I like my hair. Is it really under a week, Liz? That's wild. Wow. That's exciting. What was I talking about? Middle piece? Oh, straighten hair. Yeah. Like, I like when my hair is straight, but I sweat a lot, so it always gets very frizzy quickly. And then, I don't know, it just takes a while. I don't know how to do it myself very well. My stylist does it when I go and see her. So that's, if you see pictures of me with my straightened hair, you can almost guarantee that I got my hair did that day. Hello again, Jay. Welcome back. The Ron Swanson in me would skip the cookie and eat more pizza. Well, I'm a sweets girl. I love a sweets. And I'm going to go back to that pizza. Make no mistake. We leave the 24th. Awesome. Well, let me know. Don't say it here, but, feel free to let me know where you're staying, and we can, like, meet up and say hi at some point. Very nice. You look so beautiful with curly hair. I have curls, so I can definitely understand sweating it out. Yeah, I find my hair way more difficult to wear naturally. You find it more difficult to wear natural. So, like, when it's naturally curly, right? So you straighten it more usually? Yeah, no, Square Pie Guys is like a small chain. I think there's one in LA. There's 3 in San Francisco, or like the Bay Area. Well, there's Ghirardelli Square. There's another one in SF. There's one in Oakland. I'm assuming there's more. I think they started here. Yeah, I think they started as a food truck. They're not that old either. I want to say they're less than 10 years old. And I met the owner before, I think, or maybe there's 2 owners. There's one guy in particular who's really nice. They're really sweet. They always take care of us here. Their food's always great. They're very accommodating. Like, they turn down the music for us. We're doing table service, but they usually don't have table service here. They did this specially for us. Normally it's like an order at the counter thing, but I'll tend to come on days where it's slower so that I'm not like taking up anyone's time that would be better, helping other people. Straighten it, mostly it's the waiting for it to dry and the curl routine easier to straighten. Interesting. Okay, hey, yeah, more power to you. They have an East Bay kitchen they rent so people can order. Interesting. I did not know that. A ghost kitchen. Okay. I look, as long as it's as good, I'm sure. I doubt they would expand in a way where it wouldn't be as good. I know, knowing the people that run Square Pie Guys, I don't think they would skimp on, because sometimes 74. There's no way there's 74 Square Pie Guys. I don't think I believe that, unless they've had some really, really rapid expansion in the last year or so. I want to say it's like 10 or less. How long did it take me to grow my hair out? 4 years of growth with, some split ends cut over the years. Is it true if you have curly, wavy hair, it's best to keep it trimmed so the curls stay? I don't know. I mean, I do have, hello, Mallory. I have split ends that, get chopped off every few months when I'm at my stylist. But yeah, I guess my my hair has gotten so long that the curls are going away. It's down to your belly button. I didn't know that. It's a franchise. I don't know if I believe 74 locations. Look, if that's the case, more power to them. I don't know if I believe 74. Yeah, that sounds right. Brittany says 3 dine-in locations and 14 like ghost kitchens. Kaylee only saw 5. I mean, I'll Google it, but maybe you're talking to Google AI and that's wrong. I don't think it's 74. My hair is just boring and straight. Well, not even straight, just annoyingly frizzy and scruffy. I see. Yeah, I like my hair curly. It took me a while to love my curls, but I do love them. It's the least amount of effort that that it takes to do my hair every morning, because I just put in the leave-in conditioner, I comb it, I squeeze out excess liquid, and then it takes a few hours to dry, and it's very kind of like wet looking. But once it's dry and you can scrunch the curls, about midday, it's great. Did you lose hair when you're healing from FFS? I lost hair during FFS because the way that they do it is they have to take some skin and the hair that comes with it. So my curls or my bangs in particular have less hair than they used to. A bounce curl brush. Yes, Cheryl. I have one of those. I have one. What do you mean, Selena? How am I feeling post-surgery? Pretty good. Still, the post-COVID, 6 weeks ago, I had COVID because I got in the hospital. That's still, the coffee here is that. It's post-viral. The fatigue I still have, but I'm doing okay. They have 3 brick and mortar locations plus 12 ghost kitchens. That sounds more like it. And I've been to 2 of the 3 brick and mortars, and I've seen the 3rd one. I've just never walked in. 12 ghost kitchens sounds right. Am I planning on another FFS? Nope, it's usually just one. Are you leaving? Oh, okay. Well, here, can I? Oh, I would love to get checked out so I can leave you a tip.
I'm already took care of the bill.
Oh. Wait, what? Wait, say that again?
We haven't been done the bill already. Don't worry about it.
Really?
They told me that, so I do.
That's very sweet of you.
No worries.
Thank you for coming. Well, you're excellent. Thank you for doing table service.
No problem.
That's sweet of you. Yeah, thank you. Okay, all right. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you. I love your bag, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's so sweet. I'll see that. I'll hear that. This was all free. They just covered the meal. Square Pie Guys just bought us lunch. Isn't that so nice? Ah, they're the best. That's so sweet of them. That's really nice of them. Yeah, definitely come here. Yeah, if nothing else, just to say thank you for this. In the past, they've been really generous with giving us free pizzas as well. But this is a new level. This is really sweet of them. No, I asked if there's a way, and she said, no, I'm good. And now she's gone. So they are amazing. Yeah, incredible. Wow. Yeah, no, I don't know how to guess the total because there's no bill. No, I asked. I asked, like, can I leave you a tip? And she said, no, we just covered it. And now she's like gone in her car. So I don't really know how to do that. That's really sweet. $0, Liz wins. Well, look, if you're in the Bay or you have access to, you're close enough to a ghost kitchen, definitely order from them. They're really great people. You can drop them a follow too. They're just really sweet. Yeah, I should, Selena. You're right. And definitely next time I'm here, if I have them, make sure we leave we get to be able to swipe our card so we can leave a tip, a double, triple tip next time. That's really sweet. And you know what also is worth noting, that when they, Square Pie Guys, in comping this entire delicious meal, made it so that all of your gifts go directly to living expenses, the less glamorous things that keep the stream going. So every gift today is that much more effective. Is not the right word. That much more meaningful. It goes to things that are need to be covered. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Square Pie Guys. I don't know if anyone from Square Pie is watching right now. If you are, hi. Thank you. Important things, exactly. Less glamorous, important things. Okay, those are all of the places. So if you're near any of those places, looks like those are where Square Pie Guys Ghost Kitchen is. And if you happen to be visiting SF, it's a great place to go. Is the restaurant shut? No, it's not shut. I think it's just a shift change. They were probably here from open. Taking the fam there next weekend. Good. Awesome. Yeah. Good. We support our friends. What was it? I was saying, I think back now, it was a long time ago. It was when I was dating Katie. If you remember Katie, that was before Emily. There was Katie. That was like late. No, it would have been, like late 2023, I think. And there was a Square Pie Guys party because they were launching their buffalo chicken pizza. And they throw a great party. $63 gift? What do you mean, cannoli? Miss Cannoli? Am I missing something? Yeah, absolutely, Maya. Absolutely. Oh, Katie? No, we broke up Thanksgiving 2023. And then Emily was kind of midway through 2024. We broke up. And then April, earlier or late last year. So yeah, it was very sweet of them. Katie was the first girlfriend that like y'all knew about. Yeah, exactly, Sassy. Exactly. They treat you with the $63 meal. Yeah, it was like a $63 gift. Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks for doing the math. I understand now what $63 is referring to. Absolutely. That's great. Well, how about this? Let's box this up so nothing goes to waste. Certainly don't want anything to go to waste here. Any, no, sadly no, Kaylee. Post FFS, I have been very boring. So if anyone missed the pizza, this was the hot honey pizza with pepperoni sausage and white sauce. Delicious. Delicious. Get a napkin here. This is box number 1. There's also a good chance that this might go to an unhoused person because as much as I love leftovers, I struggle when I have food in my hands that, I could always eat other food too, and someone who is hungry to not give food. Appreciate it, Fisheezy. Thank you, Frogs. You curious with FFS? Yeah, I just honestly, like, my energy post FFS has been mostly or almost exclusively to A, healing, and B, making content as best I can, because it's been hard. Yeah. That's also okay. Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, I don't want y'all to feel like I'm, not grateful of the comped meal, but I do often do that just because, there are a lot of hungry people out there. In San Francisco, you've probably heard that the unhoused issue in San Francisco is significant. And there's just people out there who don't have access to good food. This is not just good food, it's great food. And, if I don't see anyone on my way home, I will very happily take it home and eat it tonight. But if I do, sure takes it out of you. Yeah. Especially at 63, right? Darcy is 63 and got FFS. Yeah. And I'm how old am I? I was about to say 20 something. I'm like, I'm not 20 something. I'm 32. It's not an easy surgery to recover from. Even now, especially having gotten COVID in the hospital, it's like pretty brutal. I agree. Thank you, Nameless, for subscribing. Cheers to you, Nameless. Thank you. That's really sweet of them. Thank you, Square Pie guys. About to be 34. Very cool. Okay, let's stack this up so that they don't have too much, or they can have some less work to do when they're bussing this table. Stack up all the stuff that can be stacked. This over here. The thrilling stacking of dishes. I know. Thrilling. This is what you signed up for, right? To see me stack dishes. Hello, Vleedy. How's it going? I always do that. My mom was a waitress in a diner. Totally. I briefly worked in a restaurant, but it's just something I was always taught to do growing up. But yes, I'm good, Vleety. I'm great. A little tired. But we had a great stream. So tomorrow, one more reminder, if you didn't catch it the first couple times, tomorrow I'm not streaming here, but I am streaming on Twitch tomorrow, okay? I don't normally stream there. This is an experiment. It's not that I'm switching to Twitch Thursday. I'll be back here Friday, here, and so on and so forth. There's no switching happening. This is literally just an experiment, okay? My Twitch is in my, if you go to my bio, it's linked there. I think it's just Lily Tino, but if you want to be sure, it's linked in my bio. It's an experiment. We're just kind of giving it a shot because, you know, TikTok does a lot great, but a lot not so great. And the bad thing about TikTok is that it's really like hard to talk to someone there. Like I have issues that I need to talk to someone about with the platform, and there's no way to talk to someone. So we're experimenting to see how it goes. My moderators in particular want to kind of get a feel for the, you know, how it works to pin things and mute people and all that stuff. So same with Twitch, not as much. There's you can at least, I know people at Twitch, so I will have an easier time at Twitch. And even still, I want to try it. So tomorrow's an experiment. If you want to drop by, it will be a lunch stream just like this. It's on Twitch. It's just another website app. You can download Twitch. And if you follow me, we tried YouTube, not good. Although I am talking to people at YouTube to see if I'll keep you on. Point is, tomorrow is Twitch tomorrow, okay? So go there, drop me a follow. It should sign you up for notifications if you do. It's in my link tree, Cheryl. You can honestly just go to Twitch and type in Lily Tino. I have a couple thousand followers. I don't know if I have any videos, but you should recognize me there. And if you want, you can just go through the link in my bio on TikTok, on my link tree. What time? Same normal time. I will, if you're in my Instagram stream notification thing, I have like if you're not there, I have like a free channel you can go to on Instagram that will notify you every time I go live, because, you know, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. I'm on your time now. Thank you. So yeah, that will be tomorrow, probably around noon. Will I still do a get ready with me? Maybe. Either way, I will put a notification in the Instagram. The best way, if you're ever curious, is Lily going live today? Go to that channel. I always put a notification there like 5 minutes ahead of time, so you'll have a little bit of warning to be able to hop on. That's the best way to know for sure. So tomorrow, Twitch for lunch. Get ready with me. We'll see. It's going to be an experiment, so it'll be, you know, the same thing that we're doing today, just a little bit more focus on, like, I'll be talking to my mods to kind of get a feel on how things are going. So if you want to be part of the grand experiment, please do. I should get a Discord. Oh, Vleedy, I wish I could. We did Discord for a while, but sadly there was just too many nasty people with bad intentions there. Didn't work out. Long story short, we tried it. It didn't work. Will you still be here? Tomorrow I won't be on TikTok. Tomorrow is only Twitch. But Thursday, Friday, back on TikTok. Normally on TikTok, I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and that's not changing. I'm just doing an extra stream tomorrow as a bonus experiment. So anyone who wants to hang out can. If not, all good. See you, Darcy. So that's tomorrow. Keep an eye out. And you know what? I might make a video tonight just so that people who aren't here will have an idea. Okay, so that's good. Thank you to everyone who gifted today. And thank you to Square Pie Guys for making the stream even awesomer. The vibe was already great before y'all come to this meal. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much. If you're watching, Square Pie people, thank you. Thank you to everyone who gifted. Thank you to everyone who subscribed today as well. Sub-only video so the trolls don't bombard. Oh, yeah. And look, I kind of want the trolls to be there because my mods need target practice. So if no trolls show up, that would be sad because we need someone to say something nasty so that we can test it out, you know? If they don't show up, we'll make do, but yeah. Okay, so that's that. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. We don't have a Bill guessing game because there was no Bill. Thanks again to Square Pie Guys. Tomorrow's Twitch. Is there anything else? Exactly, Vlady. One of my old bosses taught me this. Anytime you're like gonna end a meeting or whatever, don't end it immediately. Always like leave some time just to like make sure you said everything you want to say and then end it. The one and only time we want them to show up. Exactly. Thank you, Fashiza. You too. I've seen the trolls pay to subscribe just to say mean things. That's wild. That's what I'm saying, D. I just bought Dylan's book on her journey, and I'm so excited. That's great, Frogs. I've seen her. What a heck of a book tour. She's been on all the late night shows. She's been on a whole bunch of stuff, and good for her. Good for her. We need good representation like Dylan Mulvaney. Okay, cool. Love y'all. Thank you again for hanging out with me. And until tomorrow, you know what I'm going to say, right?